Here we go then. And it's live. Hello guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to yet another live stream. It is a West Midlands derby in the Championship as two teams are fighting for playoff places, and it's West Bromwich Albion taking on Coventry City. Welcome to all of you. If you're a Baggies fan, if you're a Coventry fan, or if you're a neutral, you are welcome tonight. Start getting your thoughts in the live chat. Let me know who you support and what you think the score will be. Get your predictions in. Make sure, of course, to drop a like and subscribe. And I am joined by Burgie. How are you?
I'm all good. How are you? How's chat? Everyone all good?
Yeah, well, I'm all right. I'm not going to lie about this game. I'm not feeling particularly positive. I think it's a tricky one for Coventry. But that said, it means I can approach it sort of thinking, if we lose, I expected it.
A draw is a win.
And anything else is a bonus. I agree. I mean, I'm not saying a draw is as good as a win, obviously, but a draw, I'd take a draw, of course, yeah. Right, get your thoughts in, guys, get your predictions in. It's Coventry away at West Brom, and it kicks off in just under 20 minutes. Like I say, before the game, we will preview it all for you. Let's have a look at the live chat, guys. What are people saying? Look, there's 100 people in here already.
That's just... It's because they knew I was going to be here.
No. Guys, to the 100 of you, I'm going to start going through comments, but let's go for 100 likes before kick-off. It's free to do. Get involved. Hit the like button. Do you want to be a legend? What have they got to do to be a legend?
Well, you clearly hit the like button.
Exactly. It's quite obvious.
It's just a tap.
Right, let's say hello to everyone. Blue Terrier, how are you doing? He says it'll be 2-1 West Brom. Not convinced by the way it looks. Robbins is setting up. Shouldn't go to a back three. Blue Terrier's spoiling it. We're going to come on to the starting 11s in a minute, guys. But Blue Terrier might have given something away there. Gamer Ultra Squad says 1-1. Blue Terrier says Burgie is speaking facts. Connor says Matt, Coventry will win 2-1. Just a quick prediction from GHJN. 2-1 Cov. I love your optimism. I'm not feeling as optimistic, but I would absolutely love your prediction to come true, of course. Right, how are we doing for likes? 61 already. Come on, you know the drill. Hit the like button. Don't you know? Pump it up.
Do you know what I'm going to do?
The likes are going up.
I'm going to do.
Go on.
I'm going to give you one of those. I've done it now. Reply. Give another thumbs up.
There you go. Weird fan has said, nice hair, Matt. Is it looking better, by the way?
Back to the game.
Yeah.
Yes. No, it was actually. The thing is,
It's a bit shorter, isn't it?
You have that little thing which really annoys me.
All right. Please. 2-1 Coventry, says Simon Perkins. 1-0 Cov, says Sam. 1-0 Cov, says Jacob. 2-1 Cov, says Simon. James says no Bidwell or Kitchen, so I'll go for 2-0 loss. Ever the realist, I guess. 3-2 Baggies, says Weird Fan. And a Torp goal, says Jacob Walton. 60k this month, says Blue Terrier. Absolutely. You can see it down there, guys. Road to 60k. If there's any of you guys already not in here that's subscribed, you know what to do. Drop a like and subscribe. Right, let's go over to the starting 11s, guys. West Brom and Coventry fans, if you haven't already seen them, let's make you familiar with them. West Bromwich Albion lining up like this. Palmer, Furlong, Kipray, Peters, Townsend, Yokoslu, Mowat, Fellows, Dean Garner, Johnston and Jed Wallace leading the line there. It's a good team. We've come to know that West Brom are a solid team this season. As I've said for many a weeks, they seem to be stuck in fifth. Now, that's not a criticism, unless there's any West Brom fans that want to be higher than fifth. But being fifth is absolutely perfect. And given the way they were last season, it's a big step in the right direction. Can they stay there, though? Because Coventry City are out of the playoffs and need to get back in there. Coventry come here 5 points behind West Brom. And we line up with Wilson, Latibodier, Thomas, Binks, Van Ervac, Torp, Eccles, De Silva, Palmer, O'Hare and Sims. Share your thoughts on the starting lineups. A little bit defensive. There's only one striker.
Yeah, well, we are suffering from injuries.
I mean, O'Hare and Palmer, you like to see that, you know.
Yeah, Palmer is a power horse. Isn't he sometimes played further back? Is he one of these?
No, he sort of ventures forward. I think, I'm not trying to, because Mark Robbins obviously knows his stuff, but it comes across to me that he's come here for like a tight 1-0 win or something, or even a 1-1 draw. He's come and it's a bit like when we went to Leeds and he wanted it to be tight. And I don't really blame him if it goes to plan. But if we lose like 3-0, he's going to be left with some egg on his face. We shall see. I'm not going to judge him. I'm not going to judge the starting 11. I think there's plenty of good players in there. So Why can't Coventry go and get something?
That's quite a weak. Those two, Eccles and De Silva. A lot of people are slating De Silva. I thought he was fantastic up until they started slating him.
Yeah, De Silva's getting a bit of criticism. Eccles,
unfortunately,
Thomas has made a couple of mistakes. Wilson as well. Look, we're not here to criticise until they start losing. No, I'm joking. We're just going to judge it how we see it, and they've got our full support. Let's hope they get the win tonight. Let's have a look at some more comments, guys. There's 140 people in here. We're on 79 likes, so we're 1 like away from 80. Continue to drop a like. Keep your comments coming. Dylan says hello. Nick Knack says evening, lads. Emily says hey, Matt, and hey, Bergie. Joe says, would you take a point? Yes, Joe, I absolutely would. Sam says, why aren't you going tonight? I'm going to Watford and I'm going to Wolves. Well, I haven't actually got the Wolves ticket yet because that's not gone out. So I'm doing 2 out of the 3 away days this month. You can let me off not going to one of them. And this is the one I'm not going to. I've been to West Brom plenty of times. I'd have probably gone on the Saturday. They put it on the Friday and it's really doing my head in, all this late night football. And once again, I'll just say I absolutely salute the Coventry fans that have sold out the away end tonight.
I'm sold out.
Yeah, it's always sold out, mate. We've got brilliant fans, haven't we?
By the way, I need some encouragement. Do I go to the Watford game? Because he's bought a ticket and he says I got first dibs.
Oh, mate, if you're telling me you're not going, then I'm gonna bid it. I'm gonna put it on here, and people can start buying the Watford ticket on here.
But he's not going to do that. But could you give me some encouragement? I need someone to give me some encouragement. Do I go or do I not? Because I haven't got the money.
Well, of course you can. It's not even that expensive, Watford away. Guys, keep your comments coming. We've just hit 90 likes, which is brilliant. We're going for 100. Let's keep reading out the comments. So keep them coming till kick-off. Sam says he's going to Watford. If they start losing, I'm going to go over to Ben's channel, says everyone knows of Dave. Well, do you know what? I'm level-headed in my views. Would you say you were as well?
Yeah. Yeah, you're very neutral. You're entertaining because you don't pick a side.
Well, it's hard to be really neutral when Coventry are concerned. Say if this was Plymouth v Ipswich, I wouldn't really mind which way it goes. Obviously, I have a vested interest here, but we are fair on the channel.
You're logical about it, and you don't.
There's just a bit more emotion when it's your team, isn't there?
You don't favour pride over knowledge, over facts.
Let's just have a look at some more comments. Grace says, good afternoon. What's your prediction of the promoted 3? Grace, I'm going to say Leicester City, Leeds United, and I don't know. I really don't know.
Hull, maybe?
Possibly Hull. Ipswich are really in there. So, I mean, the third place could go to anyone. I just feel really confident Leicester and Leeds. Maybe a West Brom, maybe a Coventry.
Hull looks scary.
Once it gets to the playoffs, no one knows.
Southampton game.
Ipswich and Southampton still in the strongest positions after those two. But do you know what? If I'm just going to have to go with it now, I'll go Leicester, Leeds, and I'll just say Ipswich for now.
Standard.
But that's something I'm going to flip every week. And if Coventry win tonight, it's going to be us. It's going to be us.
I wouldn't say that.
Jaden says West Brom to win 4-1. Connor says, do you think Stoke are going down? It's too close to call. Plenty of questions that are just too hard to call right now. I'm 50-50 about it. I mean, I could just say yes or no flippantly, but I really don't know. The saving grace for teams in the battle is there's plenty of teams down there. So Stoke only have to not be worse than 3. I mean, they're already going to finish ahead of Rotherham. Sheffield Wednesday, I'm not sure. QPR, I'm not sure. But yeah, there's plenty of teams still in the mix. Right, keep those comments coming. 10 minutes till kick-off. As long as Leeds go up, I'll be happy, says Firthy. Louise says, good luck tonight. Cov, West Brom, a tough place to get a tough place to go. Go for a 1-1 draw, says Louise. Let's just show you guys the importance of tonight's game. By the way, it's the only game on in the Premier League. Well, it's not in the Premier League, but you get what I mean. In the top 4 leagues, Premier League and EFL, it's the only game. And West Brom sit 5th, Coventry 9th. So it's one Coventry could obviously do with a win, but at the same time, if we lose, it's a disaster. So that's why away from home, where's it gone? There it is. I would be happy with a draw. If we can win, it'd be amazing. But it's just if we lose, it's really bad, isn't it?
Is that a 6-pointer?
It is, yeah, in the playoff race. Yeah, because there's only 5 points between us. You know, It really is a 6-pointer. If we win, there's 1 point between us. No, sorry, hang on. If we win... Hang on, I'm doing my maths all wrong here. There's 5 points between us. If we win, there's 2 points between us. I'm being stupid there. But obviously, if they win, it's 8 points. So West Brom will be sailing into the distance from Coventry if they win this one. And they do come into it as favourites. Keep your predictions coming, guys. Everyone get a prediction in. 10 minutes till kickoff. What was your prediction? Have you given me one?
No, I haven't.
Go on.
Well, I don't want to do the same as you. I've got a feeling I'm the same as you, so I was going to hear yours first and then change it.
Right. Well, I don't like to change my prediction after I've done my predictions video.
So which one stands? The predictions video for the...
Yeah. So my predictions video, I said 2-1 West Brom. So I'm going to stick with that, even though obviously I don't want that to happen. If I'm going with my gut and my brain, I think West Brom win this. I hope I'm wrong.
I was going to say that, but I'm going to be a bit more optimistic for once.
Cool.
I'm going to say a 2-2.
So you were going to say that and you're angry at me about it. Fair enough. Let's have a look at some more people's comments. 2-1, says Simon. Who are you predicting 2-1 to? Was it Coventry? Dylan says 0-0. Joe says 1-1. 4-2 to Coventry, says Hartlepool Transport. Alfie says, come on the baggies. Tommy says Cov to win 2-1. Roy says 2-0 Albion. Yeah. Have you been to us? Oh no, of course you've been to the Hawthorns before.
Once. One for a FA Cup. Bristol City.
West Brom v
They
Bristol
kind of invaded the pitch a little bit, and I.
What was the other game you went to?
Where? Oh wait, no, it might have. I'm sure I've been to one more.
Have you? You don't sound sure.
I might have been getting mixed up with Birmingham.
But maybe.
Same club.
Oh, you can't say that. If there's any West Brom fans in here, they will hate you. Same as the Birmingham fans. You cannot say that.
Oops.
Say sorry.
Sorry, I know I was joking. I said it for that reaction alone.
I'm messing. Right, let's have a look at some more people's predictions, guys. Mr. Diamond says 5-1 to West Brom. Leo says 2-1 West Brom. Everyone knows a Dave says, really? It's not all on this game. Cov early season form did the damage. Yes, but it also did the damage last season. You know, we still made the playoffs. So if you miss out or if you make it, there's plenty of things that have come together that have helped you do it or that are the reasons you haven't done it. So I agree it's not all on one game, but this is a big game. Let's be honest. This is a big game because it's not just can Coventry get some points. It's can Coventry stop West Brom getting some points at the same time. Grace is going for a 2-2 draw. Jacob says 4-1 West Brom. Needing a win tonight, says Wayne. Just gutted I can't be there for this one. 1-0 Coventry. And Richard says 3-1 Cov. I think there is slightly more people backing Coventry to win than West Brom, but that does make sense. I think there is going to be more Coventry fans than West Brom fans in here. 6 minutes till kick-off. And are you excited?
Yeah, I mean, I snapped my hand off for 4-1 West Brom. Snap your hand off.
It's not that bad. Also, what are people's thoughts to the Coventry fans? What's your thoughts on the FA Cup draw? I mean, what was your thoughts, by the way? We got Wolves away.
Yeah, so you never... I mentioned you this year. We never really talked about it. We were talking about who we wanted, Man U or Forest, and who we didn't want, Man City. But we never really talked about Wolves or Brighton. And I guess it's good that we got Wolves because it's local. However, tickets are going to be hard to get. Brighton, they would have had more tickets because not everybody wants to go that way. And what's his name? Who did I mention? Neto. Oh, Jesus,
he's a good player.
That run he has. So, did they have another decent player who got injured?
They're Premier League. They've got plenty of good players.
One of them got injured.
Yeah. Actually, and another question to the Cov fans, just before this one gets underway. Obviously, in March, it's 2 visits to the Black Country. We're going away to West Brom tonight. We're going away to Wolves in 2 weeks. If you could only win one of them, would you rather win this game or the Wolves game? Oh. Coventry fans, would you rather win tonight or the Wolves game? Let me know your thoughts on that.
Wolves game. Look,
really?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we get to Wembley, but people would say the league's maybe more important. I don't know, actually. I really don't know.
We have a good enough club. I have faith in the club to patch things up if we lose today.
Yeah. Well,
I have faith in Robbins.
I just think this is a really dangerous one to lose because West Brom going 8 points clear with 11 to go. It feels like it's difficult to catch them after that. Let's have a look at what people are saying. What people's comments. 39-0 to Cov, says Jake FC.
Snap your hand off.
O'Hare with all of them. I think I'd settle for 39-0, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Bod says this game. Wado says this. Shan says tonight. There you go. Most of you saying this. Curtis says the Wolves game. Hartlepool Transport says the Wolves game. Corberon and West Brom 1. Coventry 0 is Peter's prediction. Great draw. We can win both, says Wayne. Well, I love that optimism. Gavster says the Baggies game. Well, it's great to see so many people commenting. Glimpse, good to see you, mate. He's a Hull City fan. He says he's hoping for a draw. That's understandable.
I think Hull are such a dark horse. They are one to look out for. When you stream that Southampton game, they looked terrifying.
Yeah.
Ripped them apart. But then is that because Southampton were playing it from the back or whatever it was? That technique they did?
If I'm being honest, Hull City, yeah, they just did a job on Southampton. If I'm being honest...
Was it an easy team to beat?
No. Southampton are good this season.
True.
But the bar will be slightly higher for the playoffs this time. You know, last season, 69 points with a good goal difference was enough to get in there. This time round, I think it'd be mid-70s. Because West Brom, they've really improved. Hull City look really good. Norwich are looking good. Coventry, if we're going to do it, we need to raise our A game, starting with tonight. Kickoff in 4 minutes.
Like when Burnley was in the league, they built up quite a few points, didn't they?
Yes, that's true, yeah.
How many did they get? Like 60 odd?
Loads, didn't they?
It was quite a feat.
Quite a feat. 3 minutes till kick-off here at the Hawthorns. The players coming out the tunnel any second now. Let's have a look at some more comments. By the way, guys, can we just do a big like spike? There's 200 people in here. Did we even hit 100 likes?
Better.
115. That's bloody amazing. But once again, if you're someone who hasn't hit the like button, just take 2 seconds to hit the like button now. It's free to like. It's also free to subscribe. So just before kickoff, like, subscribe, and we'll get on with it when the players emerge. There's the away end, completely sold out. What do you expect? Coventry fans, one of the best, aren't we?
It looks a bit like the Blues Stadium.
What's St Andrews? That's another good question we could put to people. What's better, the Hawthorns or St Andrews? We've been to both. I
prefer St Andrews. No offence.
I would say the Hawthorns.
This is going off when I first got into football, and it was I wasn't quite comfortable with football, you know, the gritty side of it, whatever. But I was put off when I was younger. I was put off by all the concrete, and it felt cold. It felt very working.
Mate, with St Andrews though, it's fallen down. It's like, well, I think they're trying to get. They have got it back open now, haven't they? But Birmingham City's ground has been sort of in bits, hasn't it, for a little while. Let's have a look at some of your comments. We've hit 134 likes. One more push, and we might hit 150. Glimpse says, I've been subbed since 1,000/2,000 subscribers. Great to see the success. Yeah, you guys have made it happen. Kind of lucky, really, that it's been so well supported. It's all because of you guys, really.
It's nice to see the regular names.
Once again, if you're new around here, feel free to get involved. We started this channel during lockdown, and we're on the edge of 60,000 subscribers this month, so that would be quite something.
What's nice is you get to talk to fans, you know, around England of different teams that you'd never think you'd talk to. You get to learn about football through what people are saying, and you know, people through. You have knowledge above a lot of other people because you have contacts of people who have focused knowledge on each team. So.
Yeah. Once again, we're just going through your predictions. If you haven't already got a prediction in, get it in. Wayne says Coventry 3-2. Will says Matt SB, Sky Blue Army. Relevant says, what is the distance between the two grounds? A few miles, I would imagine. West Brom's obviously to the western side of Birmingham, whereas St Andrews is fairly close to the town centre. I mean, it's a mile from the train station, St Andrews, from New Street.
So Hawthorns gets more sun.
Why?
Because it raises west to south, east.
I don't know what you're on about.
Doesn't matter.
Right, here we go then, guys. It's 1 minute to 8. Kick-off, as I say, seconds away. So keep your comments coming, keep your predictions coming, and once again, a massive thank you to everyone for joining us tonight.
Oh,
If you've not already seen the starting 11s, let me just quickly show you.
Just noticed Wilson's in goal. I forgot about that.
West Bromwich Albion lined up like this. And the Sky Blues of Coventry City line up like this.
What? So
Feel free to pause if you want to have a quick look at those.
It's paused. Anyway, is Collins injured?
Well, actually, is he even on the bench? No, he is on the bench. He is on the bench.
Last time
they said he was ill, didn't they? Someone said he was ill for the last game. Anyway, let's turn our focus to this game because the players are all ready for kickoff here. So we are ready for kickoff. Once again, a massive thank you to everyone for joining us. This is a big game. Even if you're a neutral, stay tuned because there's a lot riding on this. This isn't your average Coventry or West Brom game this season. It is a 6-pointer in the playoff race. So fingers crossed Coventry can get something.
Do you know why I like these games though? You know, the formation and that. O'Hare has been left reliable with a lot of stuff here. He is going to be running riot. We're going to be seeing him darting left to right, doing what he does best, working with Palmer. Oh, yes, we've gone very defensively, but Palmer and O'Hare up top with Sims, that is quite a strong attacking team as well as defensive. So one thing that we can take from this is we're going to see a lot of attack.
Yeah, I think the potential for goals is really there. Let's just read out a couple more comments before the game does get underway. I'm not Huddersfield, we're good, says Glimpse. I don't know who he's talking to. Oh, someone saying that he's a Huddersfield fan. He's a Hull fan. Will says FA Cup or playoffs. If you could guarantee me to win the FA Cup, I'm taking that all day. But the chances of that are obviously very slim.
Over guaranteeing playoffs.
No, but I'm saying winning the FA Cup. Winning the FA Cup. Surely that goes ahead of playoffs. Right, here we go then.
Well, last time a championship side did it was Sunderland 1970s, wasn't it?
1973. Right, we're underway, guys. West Bromwich Albion attacking from left to right as we see it. Coventry City going from right to left, of course. And the away end is over to our right from where we are viewing. Once again, just make sure you drop a like. It's free to do. We were 2 likes away from 150. But we are going to focus on the action now as West Bromwich Albion, as I say, attack from left to right. I can still see a few empty seats there. It's certainly not a sellout from where West Brom are concerned, unless this fan's still flooding through the turnstiles. So let's see how this one plays out. West Brom still with possession inside their own half. We know what to expect from West Brom, a physical team, plenty of good players, and here they come in the first minute. It's Alex Mowat. Oh, cross comes in. De Silva heads it away. Chance here for West Brom already. Oh, God. Oh, God. Here we go. Oh, good shape, Coventry.
Shape?
Well, we've kind of pushed them out. We've squeezed them up the pitch a bit. But West Brom already having Coventry on the back foot here. And Van Eerwijk intercepts. And now Callum O'Hare finds some space and Casey Palmer breaks.
Sims is up front.
And what a start this is. Casey Palmer's got lots of space. What was he doing?
He's got such a heavy touch.
He had so much space to run into there.
Such a heavy bloody touch, I swear. It's the one thing that really irritates me about Palm. He's strong, he's everything but that.
Coventry lose possession, but you can already see from the first minute here that West Brom mean business and Coventry mean business on the counter-attack. So
Sims was looking bright there, by the way.
Really fast start here, and here come West Brom again. Goodness me, I dare not take my eyes off this.
It's like rugby.
West Brom lose possession and Victor Torp gives it to Binks.
For those of you interested, Coventry are wearing the third green kit, green and black. And
we've got a third green kit.
So, yeah, and West Brom are wearing that Tesco bag.
Tesco bag?
Look at the back of it. It looks like a Tesco bag. You know, the old ones with like the red Tesco.
Oh, every little helps. And here come...
Well, that's Asda Price.
That's Asda Price, mate.
What's the Sainsbury's one?
I don't know. That's why mums go to Sainsbury's.
Right.
No, obviously that's Iceland. Anyway, back to the action. Here come Coventry with Callum O'Hare. Gives it to Victor Torp. And he turns and goes back to Binks as Coventry look to really get their foot on the ball for the first time in this game. It's great to see over 200 people joining us. Thank you
fantastic.
To all of you.
Tell your friends.
Got you to win 2-1. Bet our old boy Sims will score, says Andrew.
Old?
Well, he's a Sunderland fan. So he's saying...
obviously, he used to play for Sunderland?
Yeah.
Was he any good for you?
Yeah, well, he was there last season on loan and he was pretty decent, and then Everton pulled him back. Coventry City clear the ball here after keeping it for too long for West Brom's liking.
Palmer, I don't know what to make of Palmer. He's great, but he's... Oh, I don't know.
Honestly, I don't want to sound too dramatic, but it really does feel like a game Coventry can't lose. Of course, we could mathematically still make the playoffs if we lose tonight. But if we do lose, it feels a disastrous result, especially after losing the Preston game and losing the Norwich game a couple of weeks ago. The thing is, you can't lose all the 6-pointers. We've still got Hull City to play at home. That's going to be a 6-pointer when that one rolls around. West Brom bringing the ball forwards here. And Coventry just keep their shape for now.
Palmer's a bit erratic today.
As I say, there's no other games to look at. If you head over to SofaScore, you can see it is literally just West Brom versus Coventry.
What are the other games going on today?
I was saying nothing.
I thought you meant there was no result. There was no scores.
No, I literally just said, yeah, there's no other games.
I'm stupid.
That's all right. You didn't hear me. Coventry get a free kick on the edge of our own box.
It's a bit scrappy at the moment.
Mr. Bloxy says, is Sakamoto back? No.
He'll be waiting a while, mate.
He's out till the end of the season, isn't he? Or pretty much the end of the season. Salty Chips, what a legend. Just subscribed.
What a name. That's an incentive. Get your funny name read out.
Once again, if you've not subscribed, it does pop up with your name along there, so feel free to do so.
Not of them it doesn't, though, does it? Because they haven't...
It depends on their YouTube settings, if it's private or public.
You've got so many subs, I'm surprised we still don't see that many.
Coventry City moving the ball forwards here, down the right-hand side.
Well, it's been, for neutral, it's been alright so far.
Good.
We're not neutral.
It was a pretty fast start.
Right, come on. Silver. Sorry, that was weird.
Ellis Sims there tried to control it and sort of toppled over his own legs there. I was a bit worried there that he might have twisted something, but he's back up on his feet.
It's weird with it. I don't know what, Hadji Wright, Sims, they always swap, between favourites with the fans. Sims has obviously, after that hat-trick, he's, built his confidence and he's looking like a better player than Wright now.
Yeah, that's true. And obviously Robbins thinks so, to put Sims ahead of Wright today. Let's just catch up on a couple of comments, guys. Keep them coming. Mr. Bloxy says he is subbed. What a legend. Ian says, hi, Matt and mate. Good to see you. Emily says, how's your new house, Burgie?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty big. Still a lot of boxes everywhere, trying to sort them out. Got an absolute packed garage, so I need to try and tidy that up. But no, yeah, it's all right.
No, yeah, it's all right. So, 5.5 minutes on the clock. It remains goalless. Where do you think we'll come at the end of the season? He's asking from a Cardiff perspective. I would imagine about mid-table for Cardiff.
Yeah. When was the last time they kind of challenged?
Oh, good feet here as Mowat comes for. Mowat! 1-0 West Brom. What a goal.
What went wrong there? Defence?
What a goal.
Oh, they're not really celebrating, are they? You're too cold.
What a goal that was from Alex Mowat and the Baggies lead. It's all going wrong, isn't it? Playoffs are over. Now, of course, let's still get behind them, but it's the worst possible start. It's so annoying. It's what, 6 minutes? 6 minutes. Sorry, was that Mowat? That wasn't Mowat. Is that their new player? I wasn't familiar with him. Is it Johnston? Sorry. Johnston who scored. Really good goal from Johnston. He cuts in and out. He goes past about 3 Coventry players and then he bends it into the top corner. Ben Wilson stranded. And
as always.
There you go. 1-0.
Get Collins back for crying out loud. Could Wilson have done anything about that?
I don't really know what to say. I think the defenders are really more to blame there, but Ben Wilson hasn't even dived for it, which is, pretty bad. Kitchen's not playing, no.
Why is that?
I don't know, actually. It's Thomas, Binks and Latibodia.
Well, if anyone knows.
So it's the worst possible start here for Coventry. Pull your finger out, lads. Come on, please. Please.
We had one good one.
Please. West Bromwich Albion coming forwards again after Coventry lost the ball from the restart. And if this goes 2-0 in the first 10 minutes, then Coventry are in trouble. Oh, cross comes in. It's Cleared away by Binks, but West Brom get a throw in. And Coventry are already on the ropes here. 1-0 down and defending a throw in here. The camera pans in on Mark Robbins.
He's chewing his gum twice as hard because he's stressed.
It shows that Coventry have only won 3 games from losing positions this season. What should we say, from when conceding
That's
first?
quite standard for us, isn't it?
Well, it was none last season. We didn't win any from behind last season.
Literally none.
Literally none.
Playoffs?
No, none.
FA Cup?
No. West Brom throw in here, comes in. It's headed and Coventry just about get it out of the box.
We just look like, I don't know, we just look shaky.
Oh, God, here come West Brom down the left-hand side. Cross comes in. Coventry clear their lines for now.
This doesn't look like the Cov I'm used to. Yeah, so what's this 8th minute thing with Tony Mowbray then?
Is it because he got them promoted in 2008? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I saw someone tell me that because I saw something about an applaud for Tony Mowbray.
No, there is an applaud for Tony Mowbray that we'll mention.
Cov fans are doing it as
West
well.
Brom and Cov fans both applauding. Tony Mowbray, of course, the Birmingham manager,
I'm really
out
concerned
for
about him.
medical reasons at the moment. And, of course, he is a former manager of both Coventry and West Brom. So, 9 minutes, guys. West Brom lead 1-0. It was a great goal on 6 minutes from Johnston. And Coventry, as I say, couldn't even get to 10 minutes. I mean, it's really poor when you can't even get to 10 minutes. And bear in mind, the setup is fairly defensive today. I mean, what is that about? If you're going to go with one striker and, packing out the midfield a bit, you've got to make sure you stay in the game. It's a great goal from Johnston, but it's a poor start from Coventry. 10 minutes on the clock. Coventry City keep possession inside their own half with Latabodier. And gives it to Thomas.
If you're a West Brom fan, would you be looking at that thinking about how bad the defence is, or would you be saying that's a very good goal?
Oh, no, they'll say it's a good goal, and it was a good goal. Good turn here from Casey Palmer.
Nice.
He feeds Callum O'Hare. Callum O'Hare. Here's Ellis Sims, man. Sims.
That is echoing what he's done before.
Sims with a wild strike at the ball. It wasn't even like it came to him really awkwardly. Oh, really good. Do you know what? Really good play from Coventry. Casey Palmer, lovely feet, gives it to Callum O'Hare. He does all the hard work. Gives it to Ellis Sims, and it's like he deliberately passed it out. You know when there's a player down and the right thing to do is kick the ball out of play?
Yeah.
That's what it looked like to me. That was not a shot. Jesus.
Oh, God, he just looks clumsy again.
But it is more encouraging from Coventry. Here we come down the right-hand side. Casey Palmer, Callum O'Hare. And that's going to be a goal kick to West Brom.
What I've noticed is Palmer relies too much on O'Hare to get out of a tricky situation. He passes it to him when there's clearly a man on who's going to beat O'Hare.
Right.
Is there a way? Am I right there? Is that something that's not that good? Should Palmer maybe keep it a little bit and wait for O'Hare to run to get away from the challenging player? Because the amount of times he's passed it to him and the man's already beat O'Hare. So is there a way that you could maybe hold on to it a little bit? It's fine.
Maybe for the first chance we had in the first minute, it felt like Casey Palmer rushed his pass. But no, the build-up for that was really nice. It's just a shame that Ellis Sims swiped at it like a cat.
Well, someone made me laugh earlier, saying that O'Hare, Sims playing Maidstone is like he's back at
his level.
No, the pre-season fixtures when we were playing MK Dons. He's great then.
Yeah, when we're playing lower opposition.
Yeah.
Look, it's a bit better from Coventry. Of course, we don't want to be 1-0 down in the first 12 minutes, but we've shown a bit of fight, and if we keep the chances coming, I'm sure we can get one. West Brom now have possession inside their own half. Let's catch up with some comments, guys. Once again, please make sure you're dropping a like. Make sure you're subscribing. If you get a comment in, we'll try and read it out. Sims needs the ball at his feet. He's more of a poacher. He's definitely not a target man, says Andrew.
Yep.
Yeah,
with the
I
ball.
would agree.
You know what? It's weird that West Brom are no doubt better than us today, but we have that run and we have so much potential in the box. We've got 3 great players. Sims, is he right footed?
Is Todd bleeding from his neck?
Vampires.
I want to see that a different angle of that. It looked like Victor Torp was bleeding from his neck. It doesn't look like he's in any pain.
Dracula.
Do you think QPR will be safe, says Connor?
Oh, he is.
He is bleeding. Yeah, look.
That's nothing.
He's yeah, he doesn't seem phased by
Like
it.
you when you headed the ball.
Peter says West Brom will win. Connor asked if QPR will be safe. Once again, it's too close to call, but if I was forced to say yes or no, I'd probably say I think they'd get out of it.
Yeah, they're too big a club.
But they've got a tricky game this weekend. Coventry lose possession. Here come West Brom down the right-hand side. Chance here for the Baggies.
Oh my God, what's Silver doing?
Uh-oh. Cross.
What a cross.
Well out.
Oh.
Still a chance here from the edge of the box.
We just need that little run. Once we've got the three of them in the box, it's fantastic. We just need to get them there.
Oh God, Coventry got some defending to do. West Brom's cross is blocked.
Right.
This is where we might look dangerous on the counter. Van Eervak gives it to Callum O'Hare.
See, they know their defence is growing to the game.
Well played.
Torp is that.
We're definitely looking better on the attack now. Cross comes in. Ellis Sims. Oh. Sims' header didn't even go out. He barely got any contact on it. We still keep it though. Casey Palmer here. Callum O'Hare.
Nice teamwork, lad.
Casey Palmer kills it out the stadium.
Yeah, but that was quick.
It's good play from Coventry.
They know what they clearly know each other. That Palmer and O'Hare have been playing for a while. You can clearly see that together.
Yeah.
Torp is like that link in the middle, isn't he?
Yeah.
Fires it up when O'Hare's on the run. You know,
Let's have a look at some comments quickly. Nicola says, "Come back, Coventry." Tied favourite championship team. Okay. Coventry holding the ball for too long, says Jared. Ella says, "Hi, Matt and Jamie. Hope you are well. It's too snowy and cold for me."
What an island.
And Sims frustrates the hell out of me, says Mark.
Can we have some of your snow, Pete, please, Ella?
Why?
I love it when it snows. Then I get upset and realise it's just cold or rain.
You get upset with everything you do.
I love the summer, but I hate the summer.
Yeah. So West Brom lead 1-0 against Coventry. 15 minutes on the clock.
How would you say Palmer is today? I don't know, just a bit wild, not quite contained. He's like heavy touches. He's trying his hard, bless him, trying to put a foot in, but he puts a foot wrong.
Right. I think we're playing all right on the attack. It's
just getting them there, and that's where talk comes in.
You just got to take your chances. That's what football's about.
Three of them.
They've literally taken well, I wouldn't say their only chance, but it is their best chance.
I can see the tactics. Three go up top, and then Torp hoofs it over to them. Route one's it to them.
Just annoys me how last season.
Yeah,
Coventry were very good getting clean sheets. This season, really not.
Who did we have?
What? Getting clean sheets?
No, who did we have? We had blooming...
Yeah, I'm saying about defending.
Oh, yeah. So would you still argue that we have a better squad altogether than Hamer and Gyökeres just put together? I'm starting to doubt that a little bit, and it's upsetting because we got so much money from those strikers, players.
To be honest, Gyökeres is now looking worth 4 times what we sold him for, but he was never going to become that money in the Championship, I suppose. He's had to go to, I wouldn't even say the Portuguese league is a better league, but because he's now playing in like the Europa League and stuff, he's going to get the attention, and his price tag has skyrocketed, and he's doing so well.
What bothers me is we were like, oh, I'm so upset we're going to lose these players, but we're going to get loads of money. We were so excited to see this money come in, and it's compromised with the players we have.
Yeah.
Have you still got enough in the bank from Hamer and that?
I think
we spent it all.
No, I think we've got a few mil that we can maybe spend in the summer. Let's just catch up on a couple of comments. I like the Cov away kit, says Yannick. What is the best Championship stadium, says Connor. I like Ellen Road.
Stadium of Light.
Sunderland's up there. Probably between those two. Hillsborough's up there, I guess. Basing it on size, it's probably those three.
Luton, no, sorry.
Let's have a look at some more comments. We won't do it this season, says Mark. We'll miss the playoffs by a few points. Squad is not big enough. It does look like injuries are really catching up with us now. The disappointing thing here is the game's gone a little bit flat. West Brom still lead Coventry by 1-0. It's so infuriating
Might be what we
how
need.
early the goal came. Once again, I can tolerate losing. I'm not, in it just for the winning, but it's so frustrating when it's such a cheap way of losing, And fair play, the goal was a really good goal, but Coventry defensively just all over the place for it.
It looks like West Brom are one of these teams that can just switch on from the start when Cov take ages to get into it.
Well, it's really ruined Coventry's game plan because we've now had to really come at them, and that could work to benefit West Brom on the counter-attack. Here's Bobby Thomas clipping it forward, looking for Ellis Sims. West Brom mop it up. It just feels like they've got 3-4 times the players that we've got on the pitch sometimes.
We're just trying to route one to the strikers, which makes sense.
Good play here as the Baggies move it amongst their midfielders.
They are sexy to watch, aren't they, the Baggies? I've got to give them that.
Wellington Gromit fan says, "Are you telling me this is the same squad Wolves will have to face in 2 weeks' time?" In 2 weeks, I reckon Ben Sheaf will be back.
Sakamoto.
Sakamoto won't be.
And Collins, hopefully.
Is Hadji Wright on the bench? He is. So Hadji Wright's not out anymore. Collins is back. So yeah, I think
injury.
Ben Sheaf will be back. I think it's Sheaf and Sakamoto, isn't it? Right, we're coming up to nearly 20 minutes. It's still 1-0 to West Brom. Not a lot's happened in the last 5 or 10, actually. It was quite a sort of, entertaining first 10 minutes if you're a neutral. Not so much if you're a Coventry fan because we're losing, but Coventry had their attacks. The last 10 minutes have been a little bit flat.
Well, that could work in our favour. It could be 2-0 if it weren't flat to them. I was going to say something. Carry on talking. I forgot what it was.
Okay. Coventry with possession inside their own half. Nearly 20 minutes on the clock then, as I say. Next goal already feels crucial this early in the game. It has to go in for Coventry. It's a massive mountain to come back from 2-0 at the Hawthorns, where West Brom are just usually so solid. Latibodier gives it to Thomas.
This is not the sort of game that Carl McFadden was want to spend his birthday watching, is it? Happy birthday, Carl McFadden.
Chance here for Coventry. Ooh, that'll be a free kick to Coventry in a good position here. Free kick in a good position. Let's just hope we can take advantage of it. There's a yellow card there for Townsend. It's about 25 yards out, so a few yards outside the box, but not the worst shooting territory.
Josh Eccles is starting to look a little bit like me. The ginger beard.
Poor lad. So yeah, good position here. Connor Townsend gets his yellow card, and Coventry City line up this free kick. We're on 179 likes now, guys. One more like takes us to 180.
Beautiful.
So drop a like. And who fancies this? Victor Torp. Torp to take it.
Torpedo.
So he's got to go for the torpedo free kick. De Silva also stands over it.
Oh, don't do that. His energy will make it wide. That's not very nice, sorry.
3-man wall here. No, West Brom going for a 4-man wall. Oh, it's just taking ages.
No one doing the lie-down tactic recently.
Some teams do it. West Brom aren't doing it. So it's a 4-man wall. It's a pretty big wall. Victor Torp and Jada Silva stand over this.
Nice goalkeeper kit, West Brom.
Come on then. Torp hits the wall. Corner to Coventry.
Well done.
So anticlimactic, isn't it? But a corner to Coventry nonetheless. Still something we can maybe do from this. Hit the top of the wall. Coventry played the short corner. Here we go. Josh Eccles. Oh!
Josh.
That was close. What a chance that is.
Robbins just looks like a disappointed father.
How's he not hit the target though? It weren't far off. But come on, Josh Eccles.
He's not a striker though.
He hit it into the floor, I think, didn't he? Oh, I'll tell you what. Oh, does it hit the post? Might have grazed the post.
Fair play.
Yeah, he hit it.
Kind of come off his ankle.
He hit it into the floor. Oh. I don't think it did hit the post, but it weren't far off.
Fair play.
Bit better though. Coventry, certainly have had their chances in this game, so it makes me think there certainly could be a goal in this for Coventry, but you've got to take one of the chances. One of the biggest frustrations with Coventry this season is the fact you need about 50 chances to get a goal, and even then you sometimes don't get one.
It's when we're in their half, it's promising. We just need to get there. Now I see why people get annoyed at him.
Oh dear. Let's have a look at some more comments, guys. What are people saying? Close by Coventry there. Been playing the better team in the last 10 minutes. Do you think my team could stay up in the Prem? Says love the darts. You have to remind me who you support, buddy.
Dart team.
Kieran says, what happened to your nose? Oh, can you leave it alone?
Right, I'll explain.
It's going away.
Basically,
it was football.
He failed to header a ball, landed on his nose, took the top layer of skin off, scabbed over, and now people keep going on about it. But actually, no, it's want to beat you up.
I misjudged the header.
No, he flopped it.
Jamie, mate, if people want to see your goalkeeping skills, they'll be laughing. Right? So, I wouldn't start if I were you. The referee tells West Brom to take a free kick again there.
What was the penalty round last night?
Oh, mate.
17-17.
You couldn't save a single penalty.
17 times 2.
Emily says, I've liked this stream. Matt and Burgee. Cheers. Next goal is massive, says Blue Terrier. It really is, isn't it? As I said, it's Coventry are playing well. You feel like the next goal at the moment, it feels like it'd come for us, but this game can be cruel, and West Brom are a bogey team, so I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if we play...
Another bogey team.
We play quite well and we lose like 3-0 or something.
Emily, you said 2-0 or 3-0, Cov, didn't you?
Here come the baggies. Nice play. Well out.
That was weird. They kind of slowed down on the attack.
Forwards. Go on, Sims.
Use your body.
He weren't strong enough there, to be fair to him. Who is that number 4 for West Brom? He's a monster, isn't he? He's massive.
It's not very nice.
It's Kipre, of course. Yeah, he's a good player, Kipre. And Ellis Sims, although he's tall, he's quite sort of lanky looking next to Kipre, isn't he? 20 minutes to half time. Can Coventry go into half time level?
Do you reckon Wright isn't that good at... Well, it isn't doing well at the moment. It's because soccer in America isn't that good. It's not that strong of a sport.
What's that?
Soccer in America.
What about it?
You think American sport, you think American football, but do they really take soccer seriously? As much as we do?
No. I feel like in the UK and in most European countries, football is like so important to like the communities and stuff.
So do you reckon Wright just doesn't get it as much as other players do?
No, we're talking about like the whole sport in a country, not just individuals.
Yeah. Him as a sportsman, he'd want to do the best.
I think in America, like soccer is not even in the top 5 national sports for them.
It's getting bigger. There's a lot of American commentators like La Liga and stuff. They don't
rate it as much as the sports. They're wrong to do so. Here come West Brom. They'll get a corner here, the baggies. To be honest, West Brom haven't actually attacked a lot since their goal. I mean, I suppose they got the goal. Now they can kind of sit on their goal a bit and kind of pick us off on the counter. But if we're judging the game on what we're seeing, Coventry have played the better stuff, to be honest. But, it's about taking your chances, and West Brom have done that.
He's got such puppy eyes. I don't know which one it was. Was it Latibedia or Van Eerwyk? He was on.
Van Eerwyk.
He's got such puppy eyes. Like he bless him. He looks like he's got a baby face.
Here comes the corner. They always scare me from set pieces, West Brom. It's curled out for a goal kick, but bloody hell, Coventry just didn't get anywhere near that. And it just needed a West Brom player to get on the end of that. Oh, God, it's literally gone past everyone. Jeez. Yeah, Binks, mate, you jumped underneath it. He's on like 30 grand a week.
Oh, don't go on about the earnings. Jesus.
Mental.
Do you know what I'd love though? A friendly coffee and American team. Could you imagine?
That'd be cool.
What they're like? Because all the Brits will be looking at thinking, "What are you doing?" What
Coventry go? I'd love that a little because most Premier League teams do that. Like I don't know how many Championship teams go to America, but that'd be sick, wouldn't it? Like Coventry versus New York Red Bulls or something.
Or they're cutting trees down.
Here come Coventry. Ellis Sims. He's done well there. He gets a corner. He's done well. It's an interesting battle there, isn't it, Sims and Kipre? Corner for the Sky Blues. Come on, we're going to score this. No, we're not. They're so much bigger than us. We're not scoring from this set piece.
Well, physically bigger than us as well.
That's what I meant.
Oh. So they're not bigger than us in
what
team.
sense?
Like as the team, they're good, bigger. Doesn't matter. Let's watch the corner. You told me to behave today.
I did.
I'm off on one again.
Corner for Coventry. Victor Torp stands over it, whips it in. Oh, come on!
Couldn't even beat the first man. Was that an Eccles? Hey, was that an Eccles shot?
It better not have been. I think it was Victor Torp. To be fair,
no, that had to be an Eccles. Oh, was it?
It was Victor Torp, and to be honest, I do criticise Eccles for bad corners. So
Torp isn't.
Torp, a tap on the wrist for that. That was naughty.
Torp's
I don't know if he's been watching too much of Josh Eccles in his spare time, but that corner was very much like his. It didn't even beat the first man. That's one of the biggest disappointments this season.
Corners.
How many goals have we scored from set pieces? Probably about two or three.
Torps are better than Josh, but they still float way. They're like the opposite of Josh. Josh can't beat the first man.
West Brom have possession on the halfway line. Let's have a look at some comments. Blue Terrier says, everyone like and subscribe.
Good
yeah,
man.
go on. What are we on, by the way? We're on 200 and... Oh, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. 198 likes. So 2 more likes takes us to 200. If you're there and you haven't already dropped a like, please take 2 seconds to hit the thumbs up button. We're 2 away from 200. And while you're there, if you've not already subscribed, feel free to subscribe. It's free to like. It's free to subscribe. Get involved with both down below.
Shoot.
Here's a chance for Coventry. Casey Palmer bends it wide. It opened up there. I mean, Coventry came down the right-hand side and it fell to Casey Palmer.
You can see how much
And
it means to him.
once again, Coventry have had another good chance here. And it's a good 2 yards wide.
He really wants it. You can see the passion in his face.
I do like how we're playing. It's frustrating that we're losing, but we're playing. We're really taking the game to West Brom. The frustration is you've got to test the keeper. You've really got to test their keeper.
Look, if we keep on doing this, we'll get a goal. That's what I will say. Keep this up, we'll get a goal.
Jared says Coventry can't catch a break.
All cold.
Well, if you're watching this game on Sky, do let us know your thoughts. Of course, we are.
I've got a little jingle for you to sing.
No. Here come West Brom down the right-hand side. Coventry City have possession inside their own half. Let's just catch up on some comments. Matt, where do you think Coventry finished this season, says Mark? Honestly, you're asking me in the middle of a game and it's hard to say right now because if we lose this, you start to think, are the playoffs slipping? If you win this, it's like, are the playoffs back on? It really does feel like a game that could change it all. If I had to guess a region, 6th to 8th, somewhere in that region. Can you stream the Manchester Derby on Sunday, says Connor. We will see, possibly. Here come West Brom. Let's see what happens here. Oh, chance to whip it in. No, they keep possession and Coventry keep their shape.
Did you watch the Wolves Brighton game, or were you swapping over to the Man U one?
Oh yeah, I watched both.
I was only had one, so I like Kev was like he wanted the Man U one on, but I wanted the Wolves one because it was more relevant to us. And we missed all the goals for the Man U one. It was 6-2. I am still yet to see
the Manchester City Luton one.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
No, which game are you on about all the goals?
The 6-2 one.
Yeah.
So
that was on Tuesday.
What was the other team
that was Tuesday.
playing? There was 2 teams playing.
Oh, Chelsea Leeds. Is that the game you're thinking of? That was 3-2. I don't know. West Brom had a corner there. It's been cleared by the first man. Coventry City clear their lines for now. Here's a question to you guys. I know lots of people say about, the FA Cup can take it out of you. Do any of you put down Coventry's little slide out of the top 6 down to the FA Cup? I'm not saying Coventry have been terrible, by the way. We've been far from it. We've still only lost 2 games in about 20 or something. But do any of you guys think the FA Cup has affected us this season?
I don't think so. We started to slide before. It was Blackburn, by the way. I was watching instead of Man
Oh,
City.
Blackburn Newcastle.
Yeah.
That was a good game though. It went to pens, didn't it? Nino says, I think Cov are the more threatening team here.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree with that. Problem is, it's a game of taking chances, and I really do have a bad feeling that West Brom go and score when we least expect it. Coventry have got to be so much better in the final moments. So I think we've actually been all right tonight, but in the final moments, and that lapse in concentration for the first goal, the defending wasn't great. 12 minutes to half time. Let's see. If this finishes 1-0, by the way, that would be really bad. You're like, if it finishes with a couple more goals, you'd be like, oh, we gave it a go. But if it just finishes 1-0, that'd be so frustrating.
Then it means that West Brom aren't as much of a threat as we thought they are in the league.
Ella says it's down to a few injuries, by the way. I just think the inconsistencies, Jared.
What upsets me is you don't...
I do think, though, having 2 extra games against Sheffield Wednesday, you can't blame the Oxford game because we were already going to be in the third round no matter what. And the Maidstone game shouldn't have really taken too much out of us. But I think the 2 Wednesday games can be put down to have knackered us out a little bit. But
also, what went on probably affected some of the players mentally as well.
Possibly. Simon says PUSB, we've got this. Louis says I think so. It can create fatigue. Plus, you guys have been unlucky with injuries. That's it. If you think about the injuries, which game did Ben Sheaf get injured in?
Wednesdays, wasn't it? No, it was one after Wednesdays.
Which game was Ben Sheaf injured? Sakamoto got injured in a league game against Preston.
Sheaf was after the Wednesday first tie.
Oh, I think Sheaf was Bristol City, actually. It was so they both got injured in league games. So there's another argument for maybe it hasn't. But anyway, fatigue and all that. Look, 10 minutes to half time. West Brom are keeping possession in the middle of the park. It's really frustrating here for Coventry because I'm usually, very fair in my reviews. And I'd say, we've certainly not been the better team when we've not been. But I really do think Coventry have played quite well tonight. But the frustrating thing is we've just not taken any chances. Here come West Brom. It's not game over yet, of course. Here come the baggies. Uh-oh. Keep your shape, lads, please. Here come West Brom down the right-hand side. Cross comes in. It's 2-0. I said this would happen. Coventry City, you've only got yourselves to blame. You've only got yourselves to blame. If you do not take your chances, you will be made to pay for it. It's as simple as that. It's a floated cross in. Coventry's defenders were all over the place. And it's a pretty easy tap in there for, I think, Dion Garner.
Sims has let us down twice today. Was it once?
It's a collective, Jamie. It's not a single person's fault. It's not a single person's fault. It's really frustrating now because the attackers... Oh, no, God. We've missed some really good chances here. And the defenders, at least their job is just keep it out at the other end. It's 2 chances and 2 goals as far as I'm concerned for West Brom. It's really, really doing my head in now. Really doing my head in. Wilson, I don't know, man. It's really doing my head in now. It's always West Brom and Preston, by the way, isn't it? Bogey teams.
I don't know West Brom is a bogey team for us.
West Brom are a bogey team. We beat them rarely. Preston are probably worse.
I thought Norwich were the...
Norwich, to be honest, we've got so many bogey teams. How are we meant to get promoted when everyone's a bogey team? We can't beat Swansea, can't beat Norwich, West Brom and Preston. You can always write those games off. Honestly, I did predict a defeat today. But I thought it'd be a bit, less infuriating than this. Honestly, if it keeps going like this, it could be a 4-0. Because West Brom are just taking the chances when they come. And you can't... Fair play to them.
You're acting surprised.
But...
what are you surprised about?
It's so... No, it's not really that surprised. It's just so infuriating that we've had so many sort of good openings... And we've not even made the keeper work. It's not even like, their keeper's having a masterclass. We keep putting him off target.
O'Hare isn't really putting in a shift today. What he usually
Oh,
does.
mate. Let's have a look at some comments. You might be able to calm me down, lads. I need some like reassuring here and some don't worry about it. It's only a game kind of comments.
It's only a game, mate.
Connor says, Matt, tell Bergie I said hi. We keep mixing
Hello.
our defenders around, says James. When was the last game we kept the same defenders? Yeah, to be honest, actually, that's something. I mean, I'm a massive fan of Robbins, but he's not untouchable. He is open to some criticism. And although I can see his thinking, he's got a bigger squad this time, let's give players rests, but it means you can't really get any rhythm. And that is something that I do think costs us. It's a good thing you've brought up there, James. No sort of consistency in the team. No team has really gelled together. And as things stand, Coventry City are really looking quite far off the playoffs.
I feel like Bidwell would have been better at defending.
Here come Coventry now. Please get one before half-time. Please get one. Here's Van Eervac. Please get it into the mixer. He crosses it.
Oh, dear.
Oh, West Brom head it away. Callum O'Hare. Oh, he kicks it into the ground.
He tried.
Yeah. Please, lads.
It's just poke and hope, innit? Oh.
Here we go.
Palmer's going to mess that up.
Oh, he's offside. Oh. It's like...
He's
It's
smiling
like
as well.
they're trying to wind you up.
Yeah.
Because, honestly, you can see the qualities there. Casey Palmer, mate, he's such a good player. Sims, he's certainly got something in there. But it's like they deliberately wind you up. It's like, oh, look, we'll show something good here. And then we won't score. And then West Brom literally just run down the other end and score. It's just so predictable now.
This is the lows of being a football fan, all right? You take it.
George says, don't worry, Matt, a quick Stella and you'll be fine.
I'm still at the moment.
Yeah. Another year in the Championship is not too bad. Don't want to rush to the Premier League when you're not ready. Cough, cough. Sheffield United says Uncle Hi. Hartlepool Transport says next time, don't worry. Yeah, Coventry's next game, by the way, Rotherham United at home. It's literally, on paper, the most winnable game you could get in the Championship. Coventry will find a way of not winning it. Let's hope I'm wrong. Here come West Brom. Please, lads, just keep this one out. Oh, God, it's going to fall here to Mowat. That's better. Coventry clear it up to the halfway line. But 2-0 at half-time's a mountain.
I think if
1-0 would have been bad enough, but 2-0's a mountain.
If Sins had put that, that shot in, then we wouldn't be in this position. We'd have a bit more confidence. But now we just feel like we're being trodden all over.
It wasn't offside, says George, or it wasn't offside. I don't know if it was or wasn't, but he was flagged for offside for that last one. 5 minutes to get to half-time. We could do with a goal. I mean, that's obvious, isn't it? We could do with 2-1. I'd take that. If I'm being honest, this is a disaster. It really is. 2 6-pointers against Preston and West Brom. And it's looking horrendous at this point. I really don't see how we draw this, let alone win this.
Well, I predicted a draw, so it's happening.
If we could get a 2-2 here, I would snog your face. I will, but I don't see it happening.
Cheer
so
Matt
I don't have
up.
to worry about that.
Cheer Matt up by liking and subscribing. He deserves it. Come on. He deserves it.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh, what? So you don't want them to like and subscribe?
They can if they want to.
Come on, cheer him up, because I'm going to deal with this mess. Once you're gone, you can go back to your late night dinner, your snacks, your nice bedtime, cosy bed.
I think people feel more sorry for me having to deal with you. Let's be honest.
Give you that.
Do my head in. Surely you're not happy watching
So
this.
you've upset them, and you've upset me.
Surely you're not happy watching this.
No, but I'm not happy watching hearing you as well. Because I care about you.
Here come the baggies down the left-hand side. They've got so much space here.
God.
Callum O'Hare picks it up and runs with it.
Do you reckon
It's so hard to see us doing it here, lads. Oh, Callum O'Hare, please make something happen.
Does it look like they've got more players on the pitch?
I literally said that. Yeah, literally. Like, I don't know how they do it. I mean, credit to West Brom, but it makes
like they respawn.
Makes Coventry look stupid. We've got possession here on the halfway line, and there's about 3 banks of 3 West Brom players sat there not letting us through, and Elliot Sims sort of on his own up top there. We look so not like scoring in this
Do
position.
you know what it reminds me of? West Brom players. It's like, you know, when you go out of the like the maze in Pac-Man.
Shot from outside
When
the
you go
box.
out the maze in Pac-Man, you then come back at the other end. That's what it's like when the TV pans away. They suddenly come back in the other end.
James says, so true, Matt. Lol. Nino says, brutal. Let's have a look at some comments. Subscribed ages ago. Great channel, says Ronnie. Cheers, Ronnie. West Brom goal kick, 2 minutes to half time. It remains 2-0 to the Baggies. Let's read out some more comments. Peter says, this match is over. The only question is, will West Brom score a third or not? India says, I hope so. Need the 3 points. I think it must be a West Brom fan. This is horrendous, isn't it? We need 1 before half time. Can you see it happening? I could see us having maybe another chance before half time, but we lose the ball. But we won't take it. We won't take it.
No.
Simon says really missing Sakamoto. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
I think Ben Sheaf's possibly a bigger miss.
Yeah, we can deal with Sakamoto. We can't deal with both of them out.
I mean, I did think at the time when Sheaf got injured, thank God Torp's just come in. That'll cover the spot. But it's not as easy as that, is it? Sheaf is so good. And when Sheaf comes back, I'd happily have Sheaf and Torp as my sort of middle 2. Eccles can sort of be off the bench.
Do you reckon it's West Brom's season?
Well, West Brom certainly look like making the playoffs more than us right now, don't they? I think the setup today, I said I wouldn't criticise it, and I still won't, because it worked at Leeds United when we went away. Fairly negative setup, but we ground out the draw. This time round, though, it's hard not to criticise now, to be honest. It's really backfired, and the fact that we're 2 goals down before half time, having set up defensively, what does that say? West Brom with possession on the halfway line. We're just. It's gonna be 2-0 at half time. Coventry have kind of resigned themselves to that. You've got to chase the ball, lads. What are you doing? Chase them. You're 2-0 down. Sims, stop strolling around like you're playing Sims. Palmer, move forwards. Look how easy it is for them. I can't imagine it being this comfortable for even when Cov were playing Maidstone, right, and we were 3-0 up. Maidstone players worked really well off the ball, chasing us and showing that they were trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't score, but they were showing that they were trying.
Yeah, but they were sacrificing defence doing that, weren't they?
Well, what have we got? We ain't got a defence at the moment. We've conceded our only 2 chances.
So would you say we need a defender then? That's who we should be spending our money on.
Well, we can't spend our money on a player now, can we?
Oh.
Not until the summer. Maybe.
Here we go. Let's watch a third going.
Here come West Brom down the right-hand side.
De Silva doesn't.
Please, lads, just don't concede a third. Remember, Preston, of course, were 3-0 up at half-time. They scored their third in first half stoppage time, and thankfully West Brom knock it out. It's a Coventry goal kick. Oh, God. Right, lads. The half-time whistle's going to go in a minute. Would you agree with me saying that Robbins just needs to go all out? Literally, by that, I mean absolutely everything. I would even willingly...
have him play.
No, not like that, but I'd let it be that open that West Brom could score even more, just so we have enough threat to be able to get some goals ourselves. There's no point in gently trying to get back into the game when it's 2-0. It's a mountain. It's not, a small little molehill. This is genuinely a mountain to climb.
Yeah, mate.
I'd say we go for it in the second half. Just chuck everyone on.
If we lose 4-0, I mean, it's only goal difference that we're losing at that point. We may as well just try.
Exactly.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there. This is an important game. Yeah, this is an important game. Who cares about dignity? Just bloody.
James says we have nothing to lose. Macaulay family says yeah. And the reason I'm saying that is because at least I know you guys are thinking on the same wavelength as me. If we come out second half and it's so lethargic and pathetic, that was what really annoyed me about the Preston game, by the way. The first half was bad enough, right? 3-0. But we went into half time thinking, well, at least we're going to be better in the second half. It wasn't really, was it? Speaking of half-time, that is half-time. If you're a Coventry or West Brom fan, do share your thoughts down below because that wraps up a pretty miserable first half from where Coventry are concerned. If you're a West Brom fan watching, honestly, fair play. Like, your team's being brutally efficient and it's something Coventry need to be, but we're not. We've kind of gone back to being the naive team that I just, honestly, football is about winning. Yes, you want to play well, but I'd rather just be the team on the back foot and pinch it 1-0 or whatever, rather than be playing this nice football, but we can't score with it. Like, just please, someone score in the second half. I feel like I haven't celebrated a goal properly for ages. The Maidstone goals, you couldn't really properly celebrate them because
The hat-trick, maybe.
like, it was Maidstone, isn't it? Like, if we were losing and we came back, maybe it'd have felt a bit different, but we were always kind of expected to beat them. Whereas in these league games, we haven't scored in a few games now.
Yeah, I didn't feel like anything celebrating.
Very easy so far for Albion, says Gray. I feel bad, says Robbins. Go Bobbin. What does that even mean? Go back to 4 at the back, play Palmer. Yeah, I agree. I appreciate you guys commenting, and I think we're all thinking on the same wavelength. You've got to go for it, haven't you? You've got to go for it, especially at this point now. So hopefully that means we're in for a good second half, entertainment-wise, so stick around. But like I say, I genuinely did think that during half-time at the Preston game. I had this weird sort of strange optimism going down to the toilet at half-time. I was like, it's Coventry 0, Preston 3. Oh, this is terrible. But I was like, do you know what, though? We can only get better. And then it just stayed 3-0. Nothing happened. Something needs to happen here. Even if it means Coventry go for it, but West Brom score, just show that you're going for it because that final 5 minutes was really, really frustrating. That said, let's try and remain positive. I feel like I've ranted a bit there, but you can understand. Keep your comments coming. Drop a like, subscribe. We'll do some Q&A while it's half-time. Burgie, sorry if I've been negative. I feel like we've got to half-time. I can try and...
It's the first time you've snapped on me. It's
been very frustrating, but come here. Let's hope we can do it in the second half. We're going to sort it out, aren't we?
Yeah, no, we're not. What was the Preston full time? Was it 3-0?
It stayed 3-0.
I thought it was 4-0.
It stayed 3-0.
Yeah, well, like I said, when the three, Palmer, O'Hare and Sims are in the box, there is potential, but it's the heavy touches, it's the bad touches, it's Torp's working his bottom off trying to get it up to the front, and the defenders are doing absolutely nothing. 11 up front, I reckon.
Not even a keeper.
No, just like a big wall.
There's your stats, guys. So West Brom heavy on possession, but as I say, look how frustrating this is. 2 shots, 2 goals for West Brom. 8 shots, no shots on target for Coventry. It's so frustrating. 2 shots, 2 goals. 8 shots, not 1 on target. And 2 corners apiece. The rest of it's fairly mixed. Honestly, if the finishing standard was different for both teams, it would feel like it could be 0-0, 1-1, or even 1-0 Coventry or something. But West Brom, to be fair to them, have just been so brutally efficient, and Coventry really, really lackluster. Let's have a look at some comments, guys. When's Sheaf back, says Ella? A couple weeks. I would have thought the middle of March.
Doesn't mean that he'll be back to the normal form as well.
No, that's true. Possibly with there being an international break from the middle of March. Mark Robbins might think I won't rush him in, so he might wait till the start of April now, which would be a little bit annoying, but that might be the case. That just shows how crap our attacking is, says Nino Kov. It highlights both, doesn't it? It really does highlight both. Because Wilson's not made a save. Could he have saved either of them? I don't know. Maybe it's a bit harsh to say he could have saved either of them. Could have dived for the first one. But for the defending, it's too easy. It's you're giving them sort of big opportunities like that. Do you think Huddersfield and Stoke will be relegated? Someone's asked. Random question. I don't know.
Not Huddersfield.
Yeah, I've got
Not
this strange.
Stoke.
You reckon they're both stay up?
They're two bigger teams, so I can't.
That's not really how it works, though, is it?
Stoke in League One. That's just.
Sheffield Wednesday are a big team, but they could go down.
That's very true.
This is how the championship looks at half time, by the way. in terms of the relegation picture. It's too close to call, if I'm being honest. And in the playoff race, yeah, it's not pretty reading for Coventry. As things stand, West Brom are 8 points ahead of us. 8 points ahead of us. So at this point, with 11 games to go, all eyes would be on Hull City. And that's the last thing you want, just having one place up for grabs. So Coventry need to come out and do something in the second half. But can I see us doing it? Not really.
So, would you say Bidwell, maybe? Thing is with Bidwell, what annoys me about him is he's great, but he's always put on as like the last resort. He's always put on like to save us, I feel. I mean, what strikers we got left if you say more attack?
Bring on Hadji Wright.
I thought he's injured.
No, he's on the bench.
Okay, Hadji Wright, Sims.
Yeah, Wright's on the bench. Godden, Tavares.
Okay.
Honestly,
He'll bring Tavares on, and
who's
everyone's like,
Lasala? We've got a couple of the youngsters on there. Honestly, I'd just get them all on.
That's a
I
dish,
think
isn't it?
Bidwell's got to be like. I know he's not an attacking change, but I'd put him on for probably De Silva. But Godden and Wright have got to come on just to give us more attacking players. And Tavares as well.
No,
DJ Will says Cover just not good enough. I will resign myself to that fact if we don't get anything here, and it's looking that way, isn't it?
yeah. Let's see who Lasala is.
Oh, God. What are your predictions? Someone's just asked. Well, let's turn the question back to you then, guys. How's this finishing? All right. We'll do our predictions last, but with a couple minutes to go until the second half, share your predictions down below. Get your predictions in, and then we'll get our predictions in. One thing I will say as well, actually, while it's half time, is just please be a legend. Make sure you're subscribing and liking. It is free to do both. How close are we to 300 likes? That's the target for today. We're on 249, so we're actually one away from 250. Please make sure you've dropped a like while it's half time. Just make sure you do. And if you've not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It's free to like. It's free to subscribe. And who's that? Oh, it's
Who's what?
Gaz, isn't it?
Oh, I thought that was part of the advert. I thought it was a Ring doorbell advert.
2-1 West Brom says Blue Terrier. 3-2 Cov says Simon. 3-1 Baggy says Wally Daft and Walterino. Top 4 to win says David. 3-3 draw says Peter Fox. 3-2 Cov says Simon. I love the optimism. Cash for Cat says 3-2 Cov. Emily says 3-0. Yeah, keep your predictions coming, guys. We better get our predictions in, Virgie. We've got 3 minutes till the second half gets underway. I don't know, to be honest.
I'm going to have a laugh.
I can't, if I'm being honest, I don't want to get my hopes up and be like 2-2. If we keep playing the way we are, you feel like we should at least get a goal. But
I'm going to have a laugh and I'm going to stick with my prediction.
I'm going to say... No, but what?
I'm going to stick with 2-2.
Is that what your original prediction was?
It was 2-1, but I changed it for the stream.
Do you know what? Then fair enough, your prediction could still happen. And to be fair, mine could still happen because I said 2-1 West Brom, didn't I? But I'm going to go completely negative and just set my expectations really low, and then at least I can only be happy if something else happens. 3-0 West Brom. It just seems as if they're taking the chances when they come, and Coventry just... God, just so spineless, man. Please get one goal. We want. Look, if you get a goal at the start of the second half, it feels like it's game on, and something to play for. So we'll see.
Weekly fish.
Blue Terrier says, "Don't forget what you said you'd do if we come back." Says Blue Terrier. I mean it. Not on his lips because he's got like all this horrible facial hair. But I'll try and do it on his cheek or something.
Actually, you said a snog.
I'm not.
Your poor girlfriend.
I'm not actually snogging you. Come on.
Well, you said. Did he say it?
I'd rather snog the toilet, mate. Seriously.
Snog the dog. No,
seriously. But honestly, do I see it finishing 2-2? I don't know. We'll see. Right, as a Norwich fan, I hope it turns out to be a draw, says Ange. De Silva's not a defender, says James. Well, he's a fullback apparently.
He's not a COF player.
He's not a COF player. Right, okay. Yeah, so keep your predictions coming. And like I say, we'll do a little like spike while it's half time. We were nearly on 250 likes, 1 like to go. So just make sure you have dropped a like and subscribed. And then we'll focus on the Hawthorns for what promises to be an interesting second half. Do you know what? Despite us losing, it felt like that first half went quite fast. Do you agree?
The first kind of 20 minutes went fast, then it dragged on a bit, I think. It's just weird how West Brom players just appear. It's like they just respawn.
What?
Like, they're there, and then
Yeah, but
we make a run and they're there. It's what?
Yeah, I mean, credit to West Brom. It feels like their players are everywhere, but that's a negative on Coventry's part, surely. Just we're not being as active and not getting our bodies into the right positions when it matters, I suppose. Right, it's 9 o'clock, so the second half is going to be getting back underway. Fasten your seatbelts for what we hope is a good second half, but if I'm being honest, my expectations are as low as they could be. They really are. So you're sticking with 2-2?
I'm sticking with a kiss.
Well, you're going on about it, mate. I'm thinking of not doing it now, to be honest, because you're getting a bit excited about it. Right, let's have a look at some more comments quickly. Not taking your chances, says Rick. I agree. You've been playing quite well, but we took our chances when we got them and slowly controlled the game, scoring on the counter. Yeah, seems like that's a West Brom fan. Yeah. And Decky says, can't believe he isn't eating.
Got a pizza. I can't eat.
It's not even yours, mate.
It's cute. I like cuddling things because you don't want to cuddle.
Do you think Danny Roll will go to a top club, says Connor? What do you mean by that? Do you think like a Premier League team, do you mean? I think he could keep Sheffield Wednesday up and then he would stay there and maybe try and push them on next season. But yeah, of course, we'll have to see first. Right. Oh, please, lads. Please, please, please.
The reason I'm not eating anything is because I didn't really buy anything before the game. Unfortunately, I had to have the rest of biscuits.
Right.
Starving. I'll get food after this.
Maybe. I'm babysitting, actually. Right. Let's have a look at some comments. Matt, don't be rude to Burgie. He didn't do anything. What do you mean?
Because you said you weren't going to kiss me.
Why? By the way, mate, why are you still going on about it? It was a joke when we were 2-0 down. I was saying, yeah. Do you know why I said it? Because I was that angry and that convinced it wouldn't happen that I just said it to be funny. And you're there getting your hopes up.
Joking around.
Well, I'm not too sure, mate. Right, here we go then. As I say, fasten your seatbelts for what hopefully will be a better action, better 45 minutes for Coventry. Well, once again, I say it can't get much worse, but it really can't, it can be worse. Just to let you know, we're 1 like away from 270, so one more push would be amazing. Just make sure you're hitting the like button. It is free to do. If we can hit, 270 before kickoff, that would be amazing. Let's have a look. Matt, what do you think of our new manager, says Blue Terry? Well, it's hard to judge on one game. That's all it's been, hasn't it? One game. But it's the perfect start, so give us a bit more time to make a sweeping judgment, I guess. But yeah, so far so good, I guess. And yeah, really good win at Watford. So if you guys can get something against Leeds, that would be quite something. Look at you. Are you reading those comments out?
Oh, God.
Right. Come on, you yellows, says Ange. It must be a Norwich fan or something.
Let's be having you.
I'm not doing that again. You talked over me last time I did that, actually.
Did I?
Yeah, I watched it back. I thought it was a really good impression of Delia Smith, but you ruined it.
I won't ruin it this time.
Right, you ready? Come on, because we need Coventry to turn up. A message to the best football supporters in the world. We need our 12-man here. Where are you? Let's be having you. Come on. There we go.
You happy now?
Yeah. Delia Smith is making her call to action. Come on, Coventry. Please turn up for the second half. Come on, boys.
Yeah. The kid's just achieved something.
Well, it's not a bad impression, is it? Right, the timer is reset.
What are the other good impressions you can do?
I don't know. You tried to do the Whalestone Raider last time. You weren't very good,
I
were
was
you?
awful at that.
Right. Blue Terrier says, fair play. I'll ask you after we batter you this month. Oh, it's fighting talk from Blue Terrier. Of course, Huddersfield face Coventry at the end of March.
And they'll face relegation.
Ooh.
Oh. What the hell was that?
That's Delia Smith. Who's not seen Delia Smith before? If you're a Norwich fan, to be honest, you don't even need to be a Norwich fan. It was who were they playing? I can't remember. It was years ago, and she went on the pitch, didn't she? And sort of told the fans they need to be louder or something. Right.
Doncaster.
Here we go. Come on, Coventry, like and subscribe for this legend, Matt, says Ella. Well, the players are back out now, so let's hope Coventry turn up, boys. Once again, a massive thank you to everyone being here, and we can't start the timer just yet. Not underway just yet. I do like the design in the tunnel, by the way. It's quite cool, isn't it?
No, it looks like JD Sports before they changed it to the new place in town.
So what changes this for Coventry? Hadji Wright is on.
It does look like the downstairs trainers bit the old JD Sports.
Hadji Wright, who's he come on for? I couldn't see there. Is it just a 1-for-1 change? He better not have just come on for Sims, because that's just a like-for-like change. I'd have brought Hadji Wright on for a defender, but we can't see just yet who he has come on for.
Dislike for dislike.
For Callum O'Hare, really?
Did he
Really?
want us to lose? Oh, Robbins.
Hadji Wright has come on for Callum O'Hare. I don't know what that's about.
Faith in Robbins.
Unless Callum O'Hare's picked up a knock or something, but he's obviously one of our better players that's also come off there.
What are
So
those bottles about, by the way? They're really funky. How do you use them?
sort of tip them and open your mouth.
Right.
Yeah. Right, so here we go.
Where's George? I miss George.
Please, boys. Please. Honestly, it is a big 45 minutes.
45.
And we are attacking towards the Coventry fans. We need to get something out of this game.
You know
Otherwise, the playoffs will feel just too far away, maybe.
This is the first time in a very long time Robbins has subbed before the second half. I don't think it literally.
Well,
no
it
point
sort
this
of counts the
season
second half, doesn't it, when you make it half-time?
with a half-time sub.
Yeah, maybe.
We've never had a half-time sub.
Clearly, he doesn't think what he's watching is good enough, and bringing Hadji Wright on
It's
will
got to
hopefully
be.
make a difference.
I don't think I saw it last season either.
Well, we'll see. Right. Let's have a look. 7-side derby tomorrow. Come on, Bluebird, says Louise. I like your impression, says Emily. Hi, Matt, says football reaction. O'Hare, quiet first half, says Cash for Cat. I guess, but it's not like you could say anyone else had much better in the first half. Palmer was lively. Sims could have done better.
Not it.
Let's just hope. The thing is, at 1-0 it seemed hard, but 2-0 is obviously so much harder. We need one in the first 10-15 minutes, I think. Otherwise, I think it gets away from us.
Okay.
Here come West Brom with Wallace. Chance for a shot from distance. It sails over. They're taking the mick here. That shot was never going in, but they still tried it. Johnston bends it over. Goal kick to Coventry. Carry on.
You know, you're saying that you would sacrifice, us conceding more for an attack. I would have said sub after the first 10 minutes because we still got defence, and within the first 10 minutes of the second half, we've got the momentum. Because if we've subbed now, we might have, we could have sacrificed defence, and they could have been 3-0 up already, and that would have really killed the game off. So maybe sub 10 minutes in.
Well, that might be Robin's thinking, to be fair. Then the next step might be Matty Godden on for Latibodia or something like that.
I'm starting to think a little bit more about how football works.
Cedric says playoff dreams are over.
Oh,
Matt, when can you do another live stream with Sophie, says Connor. I don't know, she doesn't tend to do...
See you later, guys.
See you later, Virgie. She doesn't tend to do the live streams. Looks like a better press in the first 5 minutes here from Koff.
Would Sophie maybe do a Liverpool live stream?
To be fair, it's the Coventry's pressing has allowed West Brom to come forwards, and West Brom do win a free kick on the halfway line. A little bit too eager there from Josh Eccles. Sorry, what was that?
Sophie likes Liverpool. Would she maybe do a Liverpool stream?
She tends to watch them with Gaz, doesn't she? Because he likes Liverpool.
Bring him on. Replace you. Oh, that's an idea.
Replace me.
Fact, right, vote. Replace Matt with Sophie's boyfriend.
That's it. So instead of me and Soph, what they want to see is you and Soph, really, actually. You know?
Right, comment yes or no.
We'll get out of here. West Bromwich Albion come forwards. Just toying with it outside the box at the moment. Coventry, please keep your shape.
I think I know who we need in this room. A little sky blue sun character. Little cuddly one.
Please, lads. It's just really kind of flaky, innit, from Cov.
Yeah.
There's urgency. I agree with that. There's urgency. Here we go. We've won the ball. You've got to make something happen now, lads. Casey Palmer loses it. You haven't. The thing is, this is the Championship. Oh, he gives a free kick away, and he's also going to get booked for that. This is the Championship, lads. This isn't Maidstone every week. You've got to be aware that these players are tough. You're coming up tonight, lads, against players that are better than you, really. I mean, if you look at the table, it reflects that. So there's no...
They're ex-Prem.
Taking too long. There's no thinking you get endless amount of chances. These are an efficient team.
Their ex-Prem team went within the last 5 years, weren't they?
Yeah, about three years they've now been back in the Championship. Here come West Brom.
Quite frankly, I expected them to go straight back up.
Well, they look like they could be in the playoffs this season, especially with a win here. Coventry push West Brom back to the halfway line, and it's just needs to be better, doesn't it? Are you going to Wolves away in the FA Cup? Someone's asked.
I'd love to.
The tickets aren't out yet, but I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I've got enough points to be able to go.
You say that I have if they open.
It depends how many away tickets they offer us as to how many. If you have a chance, because you've not got as many points.
The Godiva tickets out, by the way, the early ones.
Right.
Oh God, I've got so much ADHD. It's unreal.
Here come Coventry down the left-hand side. Victor Torp gives it to Josh Eccles. We've now played 5 minutes. It's still 2-0. Still, obviously, 40 to go, plus stoppages. But come on, boys. Please get one. Bobby Thomas. It's not enough urgency.
You just said they had urgency.
Oh, no, I mean, sorry. You're right. I mean, the urgency off the ball is what I'm trying to say is so much better. When we've got it, we don't know how to break West Brom down.
Why do players always argue with the ref whenever he's made a decision? Because the ref never goes, you know what, you're giving a good explanation. Every time that they try it, and
No, he said that before the ref made a decision. The ref might have been thinking about it at that point.
What? So you protest it before he's made his decision? Okay.
I know, I agree with you. It is quite silly.
Always when
it's
there's
not
a
the
card
ref's like,
given.
I think I'm going to give a free kick. No, he's told me not to. I won't. Yeah, I get that. They wouldn't do that.
But even after a card,
Is
there's
this better?
always a dispute.
Come on. It's really, honestly, it's really frustrating, but it is good play from West Brom. It's really good defending. Coventry are not standing up to them man-to-man, pound for pound just yet.
They're unbreakable.
Come on, here's Hadji Wright, please.
Oh, with his bad touch.
He just smashes it into a West Brom body, and they actually come away with the ball. It's like, yeah, here we go. Come on, that's better. Release it better. Here's Casey Palmer. There's some space.
He's going to shoot.
Oh, he blasts it into Rose Z.
I'm sorry, but he's getting too greedy now.
He's certainly finding the space and making things happen, but that's three chances today for Casey Palmer. That one's quite far out, in fairness, but you've got to work the keeper. That's something we keep saying. Their keeper's still not had to make a save. We've had 9 shots now, and none of them have been on target. Palmer's been playing well, says, I don't know. Yeah, he has. Yeah, he has.
I don't know.
As football fans, we know exactly how you feel when your team is losing. Says, is it Ange or Angel? I think it's Ange. It's frustrating, isn't it? It's just we. This is a really important game as well.
Yeah, I knew we'd get booked for that. Not booked.
It's a West Brom free kick down the right hand side. I mean, if this
just tugging on him too much.
If this is another 3-0 job, then Coventry are done.
Yeah, too much tugging on the shirt. 2 hands on.
Please, lads, defend this set piece.
His hair must get so greasy.
Thing is with Coventry is we keep losing the 6 pointers. You cannot afford to lose the 6 pointers. Norwich, we really didn't need to lose. Well, we didn't need to lose that. It was a big defeat in the grand scheme of things.
That was my last stream here as well.
Preston was a big defeat in the grand scheme of things, and this looks like it will be. West Brom's free kick was whipped in there and headed over. Goal kick to Coventry. We just need to get down the other end. I'm glad we've made a change. We look a little bit brighter, but still haven't tested their keeper, and we've nearly played. What have we played? About 9 minutes of the second half.
Like now, I would start to think about it. Would you though?
I would, yeah. I mean, what have you got to lose? I mean, really, I'd take a defender off and put Matty Godden or Tavares on.
I think Godden would work wonders here.
Corner here for West Brom.
It's his sort of game, innit, this? I mean, I don't know, but I feel like it is. It's...
Goals have dried up for Coventry, says Ella. Yeah, seems like they have. Big time. Seems like they have.
If you see SB stream, don't forget to like. That was my jingle. I said it.
West Brom corner then.
And it'll probably
Whipped in. Headed away by Ellis Sims.
What I do like
The thing is, Sims, you need to win a header down the other end, mate. You need to get it in their goal.
He is here, there, and everywhere, though, isn't he, Sims?
It's good defending, though, from Coventry, nonetheless, to deal with that threat. And West Brom still have it here. Chance for them to get the ball back into the mixer. Here we go. Keep your shape, lads. Keep your shape. That's frustrating. It's a really good job here from West Brom. Really tiring Coventry out and making us wait and be patient.
Okay. They're calling for handball.
No, it's offside. West Brom are offside. Right, we've made it to 55 minutes and a half now. This is really where I think, honestly, start gambling, because the fact of the matter is we need 2 goals. It looks like it'd take us a millennia to score 1. So we need an extra body up top if we're actually going to give this a proper go.
What do you think the first goal will be?
I don't know. The year 4,900 or something. Here come Coventry.
Right.
Victor Torp. Let's just quickly catch up on your comments. Keep them coming, guys. What are people saying? I've fallen in love with Coventry. They've overtaken Liverpool for me. Up the Sky Blue, says Ella. There you go. You love to see it. Do you prefer Friday night games or 3 p.m. on a Saturday, says Kieran?
Saturday on the 12 I like. Early.
If I'm being honest, before this season, I might have said about the same. And Friday nights are quite fun. They change it up.
Hello.
But this season, Coventry have...
Hello?
Oh, what a chance for Victor Torp. It fell to him just inside the box and he's put it straight at the keeper.
It was a tight angle.
Yeah, tight. But this season, Coventry have had no Saturday 3 p.m. home games, and I'm being serious, barely any. So I'd say Saturday 3 p.m. because I cherish them more now.
I don't get why they're 3 p.m. Isn't that because of Sky Sports or TV came into it? It was originally 12 o'clock. And that I love. I don't know what it is, but I love waking up early, about 9 o'clock. Right, you get to the pub and it's like that. It's got that dew on the grass and it's foggy, and it's bitter, and the acidity in the air with the rain hurts your eyes, and you've got a pint.
And you've got a pint.
You got a pint.
What are you on about?
And it's just football in a bit. I love it. Love it.
Turned into an old man at the same time. Football in a bit. Here come West Brom. Oh, God. Here we go. The Baggies. Oh, thank God for Coventry. It flashed across the box and no one was there to prod it home.
I set the scene, though.
57 on the clock. You did. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
You paint a lovely picture.
You're at a pub and it smells of carpet and booze. Oh, football in a bit.
Anyway, if you're new around here, guys,
don't be scared.
Feel free to subscribe if you like what you see.
This is normal.
Guys, once again, if you're a football fan, please make sure to drop a like. Make sure to subscribe. Your support's been amazing. Keep us entertained. Keep us happy.
Yeah.
32 minutes and counting down. West Brom 2, Coventry 0 it remains. But yeah, drop a like, subscribe, keep your comments coming as I say. And Coventry knocking it round on the halfway line. There needs to be, as I say, more urgency when we've not got the ball to making things happen. Bobby Thomas's pass is cleared away and West Brom look dangerous here on the counter. Oh, God. Right, let's quickly head to the live chat. Wayne says this game is very important to West Brom. It certainly is. Well, it's important to both, actually, but seems like they're taking it more seriously, doesn't it? I mean,
West Brom fans
they're
definitely
playing better.
Definitely looking forward to this game because it's a very beatable game and it's an important one. It's one of those games where you can't wait to sink your teeth into.
JZ Fires put it exactly right. Cov have hit bad form at the wrong time.
Yeah.
It seems that way, doesn't it? This time last season we were starting to climb the gears. This time we're going down the gears. Well, we've maybe hit a harsh break.
We're in neutral.
You can still travel in neutral. You can cruise, can't you?
A harsh break, yeah.
Yeah, you pulled the handbrake up on our season right now.
Stop me on the tractor, boys. Reference to my driving test fail. Stuck behind a tractor for too long.
Half an hour to go. Cov still 2-0 down. Still not had a shot on target. Just to let you know, though, if you've just joined us, we have had 9-10 shots. Oh.
Look, we still got people in the chat. Still got. That's the good thing from this. We've got loads of viewers.
Yeah, it's true. Coventry looks sluggish. No urgency, says Ange. Do you think Man City are winning the treble, says Connor? Possibly. But also I think Liverpool could sweep up a few trophies this season. They've already won one of them. This game is, we read that one. Encouraging from Coventry in the second half, someone said.
Is it?
It's not by a lot though, is it? Like, I don't think much has improved. But we're 2 likes away from 300 now, so once again a massive thank you for your support. 2 likes and we'll have hit 300.
Why haven't we got
you.
Liam Kelly on? I don't see him much now.
Well, he's quite old now, isn't he? I like him though, and I wouldn't, get rid of him without saying like a proper goodbye in that. But I do think his time's sort of running out now, isn't it? The XG on this game, by the way, West Brom 0.2, Coventry 0.8.
I don't get it. I've never.
The probability of scoring always as a percentage.
We've got a bigger probability of scoring, 0.8,
based on our chances. So basically, on the average amount of chances we've created, we should be doing better than we are, and they shouldn't be doing as well as that. I'm kind of bored talking about football right now. Please, Coventry, please make it a contest, lads, please.
Would you blame Robbins for part of this? He's the one that you go to, but no one.
Well,
everyone's too scared to
get the game's not lost yet, but
as a manager,
if we do lose this, I mean, you go back to that starting 11. It was set up to be tight at the back, and we were 1-0 down after 5 minutes. So,
as a manager, you hold responsibility. It's quite a nerve-wracking job because the responsibility is on your shoulder. Yet everyone seems to have a go at the fan for, giving Robbins a bit of stick. Well, come on, let's be blatantly honest. Has he done anything wrong today? I'm sure he's probably regressing a few decisions, which means he has made mistakes. So I don't want people having a go at people for saying Robbins shouldn't have done this. He should have subbed. He should have like you say, make it more of an attacking team. 15 minutes now.
Coventry have possession on the halfway line. As I say, there's not enough get up and go about us. Just please, lads, make their keeper work. No, we've lost the ball again. Here come West Brom, who, to be fair, are just doing what you would do in this position, sitting fairly deep and just hitting us on the break. But Coventry have got to find new and different ways of trying to unpick that defence because nothing we've done has worked. Here's Van Eerwijk. Here we go. He crosses it. Oh, he did quite well there, but no one was up there in the right place to attack it. And we do get a free kick here down the right-hand side. Looked soft, that one, on Josh Eccles, but I'll take it. We've got to get more bodies in there. West Brom, honestly, it feels like they've got about 25 defenders. We could cross the ball in and have all of our players up there, but we'd still lose the header. They've got so many players back, and Coventry just... We need to... Honestly, make the next change now. Make the next change.
You know the saying, you don't...
Get Godden on, get Tavares on, I'll just get all of our attackers off the bench and get them on.
You know the saying, you don't know you love something until he's gone.
Right.
That's like with players. Sheaf, you know, we knew he was good, but we can really see the difference. You can see the difference of a player not being there more than when they are there.
Yeah. Well, West Brom are making some substitutions.
Well, that should, you know, inspire Robbins.
Let's just catch up on a couple of comments. Louise says, I think next year you'll be in the playoffs. Again, a bit of a transition year after 2 great players left.
Next year?
Yeah. So next season we'll make the playoffs, not this season. What else have we got? West Brom 2 shots on target and 2 goals. Says it all, says Bod. Tomorrow, West Ham. Remember that? West Ham and Swansea, says Peter. What? What do you mean? What, are they going to win? Is that what you're trying to say? Matt, do you think that Mark Robbins will still be the manager next season for Coventry? Yeah, I think so. Honestly, there's no Cov fan in their right mind would turn on him.
Who would you say
for not making the playoffs? But it is a little bit frustrating, but not to that extent.
Who would you?
I'm allowed to be upset. I'm allowed to rant. Every football fan's allowed to have their own views. But no, I think the Coventry fans are 100% by Mark Robbins. I don't know anyone in their right mind who wants him out.
Who would you replace him if you had to go?
No, I couldn't think of one. It would, whoever it would be, they'd struggle. Honestly, they'd struggle. I think it's set up for the next person to struggle. It's almost like that's the way it is with some clubs. Like you think of Manchester United under Sir Alex Ferguson, so good when he left and Moyes came in. In fairness to Moyes, he's a great manager, but he couldn't do it. And same with Emery replacing Wenger. You know, it's not easy to replace staples of managers, is it really? Coventry have lost possession from a free kick here, and West Brom are counter-attacking. It's 4-on-4. Van Eerwijk does good to intercept that, and Victor Torp is getting pulled and all sorts.
I'm going to have to cycle.
Lads, it's like 24 minutes. We still haven't tested their goalkeeper, man.
My eyes hurt.
My eyes hurt as well, yeah. I think our players' eyes must hurt because they don't know where the goal is, do they? Bloody hell. They don't know where to shoot.
It looks like that chance from Sims is actually costing us.
Dublin Blade says, you've been poor in this game, Matt. You seem a bit sluggish. Maybe FA Cup hangover. I don't know how, though. Like, one shot from distance saved easily. Honestly, like I said, you can make the argument that the 2 Sheffield Wednesday games took it out of Coventry a little bit. But for anyone to say that, we did play Maidstone on Monday as like an argument for why we've been poor tonight. No.
I want to come back.
We didn't have to put maximum effort in for the Maidstone game. It's so frustrating. Last
time I came here, we lost.
23 minutes to go.
It's all my fault.
Coventry need a goal. Honestly, the whole game could change on 1 goal. If Coventry can find the back of the net, then it gives us 20 minutes to try and get 1 more. Here's Hadji Wright. Victor Torp. Here we go, Torp. Oh, he blazes it over once. So that's over 10 shots we've had, and they've all been off target. Not even once have we made their keeper make a save. He could not be stood there and we'd still be missing.
Bit like news with me.
Jeez. We need to open a Specsavers at the CVS for Sims, says Nino. Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it?
Sims savers. That's just
Ella says it'd be like Klopp leaving Liverpool, Robbins leaving Coventry, and Robbins we trust. Yeah, do you know what? I think it's a good point. You know, I mean, I personally think Xabi Alonso is doing a great job for Bayer Leverkusen, and it sounds like a really good fit for Liverpool. But if you really think about it, it's going to be difficult because there is just that when there's a game and Liverpool look like they're not going to get anything out of it. It's almost like that, just that bit of magic of having Klopp as the manager could just go and change it.
You've got to think about the player's relationship with the manager as well.
Yeah, honestly.
They get on with him. He's
That Carabao Cup final win wouldn't have happened without Klopp and Van Dijk. Those two together kind of masterminded that. And obviously all the kids did play quite well, but they were guided, weren't they, really? Here come West Brom. Will this be 3? Will this wrap it up?
most likely.
Shot. Oh, they've had a shot which hasn't gone in. Fair play.
Wilson dived as well.
It was blocked by Latibodia. It wasn't a great shot. They're still coming forwards. Shot from distance, curls out, goal kick. Oh, hey, fair play to the fan there.
He headed that.
He headed it. The West Brom fan heading it.
The most
up in the air.
exciting part of the game, that.
Honestly, I'm gutted I didn't go to the game now.
To watch that with your own eyes, eh?
21 minutes to go. West Brom are going to make a double substitution. It's fair to say Carlos Corberán has simply got the better of Robbins twice this season, it seems. 2-0 away, 2-0 at home.
Oh, just show the goal again, thanks. I'm bored. I've got to cycle back as well in the cold.
Ange says, do the Coventry players know what a goal looks like? Makes me wonder. Torp has been one positive tonight, says Nino of Cov, with a couple of dots there. Don't know if you're trying to be sarcastic. It's been okay. Let's have a look at the player ratings tonight. I think Casey Palmer's probably going to be the highest for Cov. Yeah, he is. Casey Palmer, followed by Bobby Thomas.
That says it all. Because what is everyone else doing?
The worst player rating is Ben Wilson.
I mean, again, that's unfair.
I don't think he could have done a lot about both the goals, but then again, like, I don't know, he hasn't done much great at the same time.
I wonder what Sunderland fans think of him.
West Bromwich Albion are 20 minutes away from a priceless win in the playoff race, and Coventry City are really slipping away from it. Mark Robbins, please, just get someone else on. Just get an attacker on. Just please give someone a chance to...
That's a pass back, isn't it?
That did look like one to me. The ref's not interested, but... Yeah, I don't know how we've got away with that.
He's like, I've got to give him some.
Bobby Thomas pretty much did pass it back to Ben Wilson, but there you go. The ref's not interested. He's probably taking pity on us, isn't he?
Yeah.
Coventry free kick on the halfway line. Please, lads, get one. Make it interesting.
Yeah, make your prediction come true. What did Soph say?
That's true. She said 1-1, so her prediction's gone now.
You said that you won't change your prediction, but you sounded like you wanted to before the game. You were like, I don't often go against my earlier predictions.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Were you going to?
No. I was stating that I don't go against them. That's why my prediction is this, and I'm sticking with this.
Someone tell a joke.
Go on. Oh, I thought you were going to tell one.
You as a YouTuber. Hey.
Me as a YouTuber. That's horrible. You as a guest. That's a big joke.
You as a mate.
Ooh.
15 years down the drain. There we go.
Here come Coventry. Here's Jada Silva. Casey Palmer.
And it's out.
We've got lots of bodies forwards now, so it's a bit better, but really, West Brom just looked like a really tough nut to crack here. Casey Palmer. Oh! Penalty! Is that penalty to Cov? It is. I think it is. Yep, penalty to Coventry.
Pressure's on now.
Here we go.
He's taking it right.
It was always going to be Casey Palmer who was going to make something happen, but look, we haven't even scored it yet. Casey Palmer, lovely tricky feet, and he's brought down there by Kipray. Right, penalty to Coventry, guys. Penalty to Coventry.
What's Palmer the keeper like it's saving pens?
I don't know. Well, who's going to take it for Cov?
Palmer for Palmer.
It's got to be Hadji Wright, hasn't it?
Well, rock, paper, scissors.
Hadji
the last
Wright.
one was
Was
decided.
it Casey Palmer? He's not taking it, is he?
Palmer v Palmer.
No, it is Hadji Wright.
Oh.
This is a massive, massive penalty.
Has he missed
Hadji
any?
Wright needs to score.
Has he missed pens?
He's only taken one for Cov and he scored it, didn't he, against Millwall?
Oh, God. I mean...
Please, Hadji, please. Hadji against Palmer in front of the Coventry fans. If this doesn't go in, it'll feel like game over. If he scores, we've got a chance.
Oh,
It's Hadji Wright.
Oh.
Hadji Wright with the Coventry penalty.
Oh.
With 17 minutes to go. Please. We've still got to get another one after this, but it'll give us a chance.
Don't go on chat.
So Casey Palmer won the penalty, and Hadji Wright scores it. Come on, 2-1. They made us wait, but it's game on at the Hawthorns.
Could happen.
It could happen. It could be a 2-2. Oh, God. That means I have to kiss you. Oh, God. It's 2-1, though. And Coventry City are back up and running. We are back in business.
Come on.
Oof. Right. Fingers crossed, then. Fingers crossed. It's a good penalty, by the way. Sends the keeper the wrong way. And the away fans happy enough with that. But there's still a long way to
and
go.
the counter-attack already.
Well, Coventry have got to go all out now. 2-1. JZ Fire says Coventry have been much better in the second half. West Brom can't play the same. Yeah, do you know what, though? Honestly, it just wouldn't surprise me if West Brom just go and score now. To be honest, the chances of a goal now do heighten. Coventry have got to go for it, and they probably will leave themselves exposed. But as I say, you might as well just chuck everyone forwards.
Golden on now.
Coventry City don't have possession at the moment. West Brom still have it. 15 to go. Yeah. Godden.
This is where O'Hare would be good. He gets psyched up, O'Hare.
West Brom lose possession. Here's Torp. Torp picks out Palmer. Palmer picks out Ellis Sims. Sims. Oh, he's just put it over.
Again.
It's better, though. It's better. Come on. It's much better.
Is your kid asleep?
Ellis Sims just puts it over the bar. What a chance that was. And all of a sudden, it could have been 2-2. Look at the space there.
Sims.
Casey Palmer made things happen. And Sims, he just leant back. He's put it about a yard over the bar, but it's a West Brom goal kick. And the mood seems to have changed at the Hawthorns.
Come on.
The mood really does seem to have changed. Go on, Cov. Lifeline, says Joe Ryan. I don't know, says your goal was coming, to be fair. Well, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, but we've got it, and we've got to get another. Otherwise, it really doesn't count for much. Goal difference doesn't mean much in the grand scheme of things. It's all about points here.
Just be careful with the stream.
We've got
the comments, the delay.
Got to make sure we get ourselves an equaliser. 14 minutes to go. West Brom 2, Coventry 1. Well, we've left it quite late to get our first, so it doesn't give us a massive amount of time to get an equaliser, but still enough time. The tricky thing for West Brom is now what do they do? Because they've still got a chunk of time here where Coventry can cause them some problems and snatch something
today. Thomas,
he's played all right. Like I say, a goal does change things, and honestly, I completely agree with Casey Palmer being Coventry City's highest rated player today. He's been the one to make things happen. Yes, he's missed a few chances, but he won the penalty and he nearly set up an equaliser there for Sims as well. Coventry City have possession and we're coming again down the left-hand side.
I reckon Tavares needs a poke at this.
Here's Torp. He finds Sims. Sims's control is just about good enough.
Come on, lads.
Victor Torp here.
Oh,
lovely.
Wow.
Lovely from Victor Torp. Casey Palmer. Once again, Casey Palmer, you've got to be aware of your surroundings. Great challenge from Bobby Thomas. Here's Casey Palmer. Oh, once again.
Ow.
He's so good, but at the same time, just not quite there.
Doesn't put his head up, does he? And keep his head up.
He's like flying around like a Beyblade at 100 miles per hour. He can't think about what he's doing. He's doing everything at once. Here's a chance. Oh, Hadji Wright. Oh, he's nearly equalised.
Was that a header?
The cross came in from the left-hand side and it's collected by Palmer. But Coventry are giving it a good go now.
I'd hate to be a West Brom fan at this point.
Well, the West Brom fans are biting their nails, let's be honest. Palmer has been the playmaker. Ronnie says you need more composure on the ball, but looking better for you guys. Look at the frustration on your faces, says Andy. Louise says, let's get Matt to 1 mil subs. Well, guys, there's 300 people in here. The target today is 400 likes. So just make sure you're hitting the like button and you're making sure you hit the subscribe button. It's free to like. It's free to subscribe. So please get involved if you haven't liked or subscribed yet. And keep your comments coming. 12 minutes to go. Here come West Brom. If they get the next goal, it will kill the game.
Tell you what, 2-2, if it does end 2-2 and they got the last 2 goals, at least it would feel like a win. I've always said that.
What?
A draw.
That we've got the last 2 goals.
I've always said that.
Honestly, when it went 2-0, I didn't see a way back.
It hurts at the beginning.
Let's not count our chickens just yet, though, because we're still losing, aren't we? We've only got 10 minutes to save this, but it looks like Coventry could get something. Here's Van Eervac. Honestly, we need to save something here. It's such a big game. We need to be a bit better. West Brom keep possession in their back line. They've got to make sure they don't give anything away here. Remember, of course, both teams need the points. West Brom get a free kick. Silly challenge there from Thomas.
He's been playing well today.
He's been busy, hasn't he? He's been busy.
Sounds like a vacuum cleaner, doesn't it? Air vac.
For God's sake.
You laughed.
Struggers, how you doing? He says, how are you, Matt and Burgie? We're all right.
We caught us at a bad time. Not going to lie.
Well, 2-0 was even worse. At least we've got some hope.
Godden's walking about with his little hat on. Bless him. He's the only one with a sky blue hat.
Louise says, Burgie is a legend.
Oh, thanks. You're a legend. I recognise you in the chat a few times.
What's this? Goals in the second half this season. Is that Coventry have got the most? Ollie says, fancy tuning into this stream to find Jamie seemingly deep-throating a teddy. What? Can you put that down?
Look, we scored with it.
This is a professional stream and you're messing around with a teddy bear.
Wait, it's not. It's a pizza and it's nice to hold and it's soft.
What happened to the mouse?
Wait, that was you.
My mouse ain't working now.
How was that my fault?
10 minutes to go. How's this finishing, Burgie? Is it still finishing 2-2?
Well, that was my prediction, but I'm not telling you how it's finishing. Alright, if I get a Sky Blue Sam toy, can I be holding that?
If you really want.
Yay.
Come on, Cov. Where were you when we need him? Well, I don't know what that means. What a game of 2 halves, says JZ Fire. Yeah, absolutely. It does feel like it's anyone's game now. What has happened to this mouse? Ever since you were messing around with that teddy?
No, ever since you put the teddy down.
My mouse is disconnected. Brilliant.
Right.
No, Jamie. Please. Oh, it's working now.
See?
That wasn't you who fixed it. It just started working again. Right, West Brom have a corner here. 9 minutes to go.
It's a teddy. It's not even a teddy. It's a pizza slice. Oh, I could do for pizza.
Coventry need to get down the other end. We need to make things happen.
Oh,
And as I say, we're defending a corner here. We just need to go for it. I'm surprised we haven't made any more changes. We've literally only made one change. I mean, the changes worked. We've brought in Hadji Wright and he got the goal.
Is it that Palmer wouldn't work with anyone else as well as?
I just think at some point you take a defender off and you put a striker on or a winger or something. I don't know.
Could you see Robbie's taking Palmer off?
No, why would you take Palmer off? He's playing so well. West Brom's corner is dealt with for now. Victor Torp picks up the pieces.
No, he doesn't. Eccles is doing alright, to be fair.
How does Josh Eccles think he won the ball there? He clearly came off him. He literally kicked out a play and then went, no, you kicked it out, mate, so it's not your ball. It's a West Brom throw-in on the halfway line. And, it just feels like it's slowed down a little bit. What will be interesting is to see how much stoppage time there will be at the end of this. That's if we make it stoppage time still at 2-1. I mean, will it be 2-2? Will it be 3-1?
2 minutes.
West Brom now have a free kick down the left-hand side here. A little bit frustrating here. Let's have a look. If in doubt, blame Burgee, says JZ Fire.
Used to it all my
that's
life.
it. West Brom have a good run upcoming, a bit difficult for Cov, says, I don't know. It's really annoying reading that name out.
Makes you look like...
Makes me look incompetent. They have a good game coming, says, I don't know. Coventry, bring the ball out. Oh, it's naughty, that is. I mean, you can understand it, but West Brom are really trying to cut Casey Palmer out of the game. Because
what he did.
He's the one. He's the one making things happen, isn't he? Please, boys. Honestly, snatching a point here would be massive. It would be massive. We need to really just get something out of this. It's a terrible defeat if we lose it. In terms of how we've played, I think we've played all right. We've just been, not as ruthless as West Brom. We've got to make sure we at least get a draw.
Our defence has let us down the most today. Can't even blame Wilson this time, which is annoying.
Oh, lads, put a name on that. Put a name on that. Miscommunication as Coventry lose possession in the middle of the pitch. The seconds are...
Foul.
Oh,
They kind of sandwiched him.
yeah.
Oh, I could do for sandwich.
Mate, you were going on about pizza a minute ago.
Both. Pizza sandwich.
What? You think better than pizza is to actually have pizza in between some bread?
No, the other way around.
What? Just a bit of bread in between two bits of pizza? What are you on about?
2 whole pizzas sandwiching meat. Oh!
I don't know, so sorry about my name. Just don't know what to call myself. There you go.
Surely your parents did that?
How do you feel about Hadji Wright, says Louise? He's alright. Funnily enough, he's alright.
Hilarious. I don't know. Like, when he's got the ball... Here's the thing about Hadji Wright. When he's got the ball, I feel more confident than Sims. But retrieving the ball, I think Sims is more likely to keep hold of it when Hadji just pokes it wide.
Hadji Wright is like a bit clunky.
Yeah, when he's got it.
He kind of like bundles along and you're like, what's he doing? It's like a little bit unorthodox. Whereas Sims looks a little bit more like a natural striker, but then he doesn't quite do things right. Yeah. So they're both certainly not perfect, and we've obviously been used to having Gyökeres, so it's certainly heightened. 5 minutes to go. West Brom have possession inside their own half. Coventry just need a chance or two. Just give me a chance or two.
It's got scrappy now. It's like a scrum.
Ball is pinging around all over the place. West Brom come away with it. They're going to find joy on the counter-attack. Coventry have got to go forwards, and we might, as I've said a few times, you might as well leave some gaps at the back because we need to make sure we're pushing. It's gone up for a West Brom throw-in, which eats up a few more seconds. Let's have a look at some of your comments. Sniffer says, stick it on Gary Mabbutt's knee. That's it, yeah. You'll loop it over Ray Clements' head. Don't go Bindley Mega Chippy. It's gone so poor, says the Chip Man. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
I've only actually been like once.
You did a review of it.
Watch
his review.
Guys, thank you once again for your great support. The like target today is 400. We're on 350 or so. So we're nearly there. Just once again, make sure you've hit the like button. One more push. If you're new around here, subscribe. Get some comments in. We'll be here to talk about the game for a little bit after it's finished as well. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment. Still got 3.5 minutes of normal time to go. This game it's on a knife edge, but Coventry need to carve out some chances. Otherwise, the goal we have scored is for nothing. And to be fair, we've got a free kick here down the right-hand side. Good play from Josh Eccles to win that.
I'd say Talk takes this.
Well, whatever we do, we need to get bodies in there. And yeah, just make sure it beats the first man.
Of course it won't. It's Eccles.
We've taken it short, so never mind. Here's Casey Palmer then. His cross is blocked by the first man. It's bouncing, and West Brom are not going to be able to get that out, are they? Oh, they have. Good play there. Well done, Latibodia.
They're just outclassed.
Well done, Coventry City. We've got it back under control. Right, lads, siege mentality. You launch everything at them. Put it in the trebuchet and fling it at them. West Brom need to know that they're not going to get these 3 points over the line easily. Lads, please push.
Got to watch who's being marked. Palmer's being marked because they clearly know he's the best player on our team today.
Yeah, West Brom have been very good defensively today.
Nicely done by Thomas.
Well played, yeah. Here come Coventry. Ellis Sims, shoot! Oh, Sims, man! Mate, he doesn't know how to sort of just tap the shoot button. He just holds it down and the ball goes flying over the bar. Once again, please just make the keeper work. Make the keeper work. Because, yes, he could catch it, but if he spills it, someone could pounce on it. That's about 10 times today we've put it over.
Why can't he do it along the floor? How do you do an along the floor shot?
What do you mean? Just
where it doesn't leave.
Just don't lean back. You got to try and lean over it. Hit the ball a bit higher over it. We've got to try and rescue a draw here. We've got to try.
Has Aaron gone to this one?
I don't know. Been much closer in the game recently. Sims down the middle, man, could do it, says Louise. How many times is Sims going to go for the rugby conversion, says Sean. Yeah, honestly, tell me about it. It's getting really frustrating now.
Right, it's been promising.
Coventry get a throw in down the left-hand side. It literally has to be siege mentality. Honestly, chuck every single thing we've got at them. Chuck everything we've got at them. Victor Torp gives it to Latibodia. His through ball. Oh, he's a bit ambitious, but well done, Van Eervac. Honestly, I'm so surprised we've not made another change yet. We've made one change, and I just another body, but let's see.
Dave Body.
Send him up there. Here's Josh Eccles. Gives it to De Silva.
Oh,
West Brom are really frustrating here because they're keeping their shape and Coventry don't know how to break it down.
They've outclassed us.
Here comes Van Eervac as we head into the final minute of the 90. Van Eervac gives it to Bobby Thomas. Shoot!
Yeah.
He gives it to Josh Eccles. Eccles will pull the trigger. Oh, he blasts it wide. Oh no, we'll get a corner from that. Look, that's why it's worth a go, even from distance. Just, if you don't shoot, you won't score. If you don't buy a ticket, you won't win the raffle. Corner to Coventry. Send everyone up except the keeper just yet, because it's not quite stoppage time just yet. So,
Wilson scored.
He did actually. Imagine if Wilson scores here. That'd be crazy. He's not coming up though for it because we're still in the 90 minutes.
I'm saying 3 minutes now.
Coventry corner comes in. Oh,
it's loose.
Keeper drops it, but the referee, to be fair, didn't give that as a foul on the keeper. So if someone had just jumped on him and got that in, they would have actually counted.
Oh.
Proper siege mentality. This.
Second quick.
How much added time was there?
It's got to be 3. I'm saying 3.
Coventry throwing down the right-hand side. West Brom have got every man back defending this.
Should have shot them top. Should have shot. Oh.
5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
5 minutes.
Where did that come from? Come on, Palmer. Come on.
5 minutes. Here's
no, shoot.
Stop.
Shoot. Put the teddy down.
Coventry have got every man around the box. West Brom have got every man in the box. Here's Casey Palmer. He gives it away cheaply. And West Brom will counter-attack, and this could become worse. And that goes out for a
Mark Robbins
West Brom throw-in on the halfway line.
That was a Robbins throw-in.
So, 5 minutes. And it does look like Mark Robbins is happy to not make any more changes.
I'm going to say happy.
Well, he's not making any more now, is he?
Oh, God, what is he playing at, Robbins? He's been in this more, he's been in this manager.
Here come West Brom. Please, lads, we can't let them do the double over us. It's such a disaster if they beat us. Goes out for a Coventry throw-in deep inside the Coventry half. It needs to go down the other end.
What are you doing? That way.
It needs to go down the other end. Please, lads. Casey Palmer picks it up. He tries to thread it through, but that'll go back to Palmer, the West Brom goalkeeper, who picks it up. And 2 minutes played, 3 to go. There's that's still a few minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes. That's enough time for at least another good chance.
5 minutes. There wasn't any
I
injuries.
think that's fair, isn't it? It's been a goal and 1 or 2 subs.
Are we going to see a blue card, by the way? Was that just a...
Coventry head it out for a West Brom throw-in. Coventry 8 points adrift of West Brom if we lose this. And with 11 games to go, it looks as if West Brom are getting away from Coventry, and Coventry's hopes of making the top 6 are slipping through our fingers. Your mate's facial expressions are like watching childbirth, says Sniffer. Guys, we're 1 like away from 350, so please make sure you've dropped a like. 1 more like takes us to 350. And if you've not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. But Coventry are getting frustrated here. Right, we get a throw-in inside our own half now. So it's a chance to launch it. 2 minutes of the 5 to go. If I was the ref, I might as well let it go to 6 or 7 minutes, to be fair. Here's Van Eerwijk. Gives it to Thomas.
He's hurt himself there.
And it's a Coventry free kick down the right-hand side. It's got to be everyone forwards now. I think
Eerwijk's going on the floor was from the first challenge, and he kept himself up to pass it. Look, is he injured there? Kept himself up to pass it. Oh wait, no, he got trodden on. No, scrap that. The second tackle he stood on his
Adam
foot.
Reach, the West Brom midfielder, gets booked there. Everyone's piling into the box here. Coventry need this to go in. It might be the last chance for us. Victor Torp swings the free kick in. Oh, it didn't even go. Oh, it's rubbish. But we'll get a throw in here. Lads, this has got to be launched. Everyone's got to stay forwards. You do realise this is the final minute of stoppage time now. 5 were added.
God, it feels like Wembley.
4 have been played. Oh, we've thrown it backwards. Launch it. Get it into the box while there's bodies up there. Binks.
Right.
He does launch it. Sims. Who's that come off?
Probably us.
It's a corner to Coventry. It's a corner to Coventry in the dying seconds.
Who's taking this? Eccles.
I swear to God, if this doesn't beat the first man, I will be fuming. Please, you might as well send... They're sending Ben Wilson up.
You can tell
They're sending him up.
You can tell by the crowd.
Go on, Ben. Come on, Ben.
Come on, lad. Do it again.
We might as well leave the goal open for West Brom and send our keeper up for it.
Oh,
Coventry corner then.
Oh.
Victor Torp stands over it.
I feel safe.
He whips it in. It's headed away. And Coventry have got no keeper back, but we will retrieve the ball here. Van Eerwijk slings it forwards. West Brom head it. It's not completely cleared. Oh, and it's an offside there, so West Brom get a free kick on the edge of their own box.
Oh, just wait for the...
That might just be enough for them now. It's just not falling here for Coventry, is it? Oh, please, please, please.
Cheesecake.
The full-time whistle is going to go any second. We're still waiting for West Brom to take this free kick. Oh, we're going well over time here. The referee's allowing extra as West Brom take it. And Coventry retrieve the ball inside our own half. It needs to go. And the full-time whistle goes. 2-1 West Brom. Well, we did say Coventry can't afford to lose, and we've lost. 2-1 West Brom. A brutally efficient performance from the Baggies, and it feels like a devastating defeat for the Sky Blues. 2-1, it finishes.
What we'll say is, you know, a lot of teams who were in the playoffs and that last season, Millwall, Blackburn, all of those, you know, had a decent season. They've dropped quite low now. We haven't. It's quite common for the second season after a good one.
It's not good enough though, is it? Right, guys, get your comments in. Drop a like, subscribe. We're on 364 likes, so yeah, feel free to like. Only a few subscribers away from the next milestone, so yeah, just like and subscribe. And most importantly, get your comments in. Like, subscribe, and get those comments in. Get your reactions in. Look, at the end of the day, it was result over performance tonight. But it feels like we got the other way round. We got a good performance from Coventry, but a bad result. And it's devastating. You cannot concede after 5 minutes when you've set up that defensive. You cannot go 2-0 down and lose 3 in a row out of our 6 pointers. We've lost to Norwich, Preston and West Brom. If Coventry make the playoffs now, I would be astonished. I think we've really messed up recently. Let's not take anything away from West Brom. They're a very good team. And to be fair, I've got my prediction right here. I did say West Brom win 2-1.
Forgot about that.
But I'm not exactly happy about getting my prediction right. I think the setup wasn't great. Hadji Wright did come on and make a difference. He scored the penalty. And it just makes you think, why didn't we take the game to West Brom earlier? And why can't we just take our chances? It feels like the playoffs might have just started slipping away.
Well, it means we can focus on the FA Cup now. Let's get to Wembley. Come on. If we don't make it to Wembley, let me know.
Keep your comments coming. Wallace and Gromit fan says, if you lose to Rotherham, it's over. I agree. Some people might be saying it's over tonight.
Wow, they did a decent job against Ipswich, didn't they? Not winning, but challenged them.
And we've still got Ipswich, Southampton and Leeds to play, yeah. So
I reckon
tricky games.
Rotherham fancy us now. You know, we've had a bit of a losing streak. That's what upsets me about Cov. A winning streak, we do all right to, we play all right. But a losing streak really, really damages us more so than a winning streak improves us.
Let's catch up on a few more comments. As I say, please let us know your thoughts, whoever you support. Good enough for Matt's Cov tonight, says Gavin. What do you mean? It wasn't really that good, was it? It was a bit disappointing. Cov have a second if you put the game... Hang on. Cov could have had a second if you'd... I don't really know if you put the game to West Bromwich Albion earlier. Yeah, if we'd have took it to them. Yeah. I just feel really deflated, if I'm being honest, guys. I appreciate you all being in here and sharing your thoughts.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of Coventry fans will feel a bit deflated, especially those that, would like to think we can make the playoffs again. It feels like it might not happen now.
Don't look great there, do I?
What do you reckon?
You slouched over. I mean, we expected it, but it's from the get-go, we were just frustrated. And I don't know why. We probably thought we'd at least put a bit of a challenge in. Sims, do you blame him? Do you not? I don't know. Those shots, come on, man. What is going on? They are tap-ins, and he still can't...
I wouldn't say we have many tap-ins today, but he's got to test the keeper, hasn't he? He's got to test the keeper.
Thomas played well.
Yeah, Thomas played all right. Palmer is a real good positive from tonight, but
he needs help.
Yeah, it's kind of felt like a bit isolated.
That's where our hair usually comes in, and then it worked for the first 20 minutes, but for some reason it didn't, and then they took him off, and Palmer's got no one to work with. Torp kept us in it.
Nino says, is it me or what? We don't need the playoffs this season. More heartache. Yeah, Nino, though, it doesn't have to be that we'd always lose them, though. West Brom might make the playoffs here and go up, so we'll see. Tom Nicholson says, I just don't think we ever played bad. We are just not very clinical up front in the league. Something is wrong up front, yeah. And a comment here says, spending our Yokwes money on Simpson Wright has been our biggest downfall this season.
Don't remind me. That is...
Between them... They're all right individually. I don't know.
We were so upset
honestly,
to lose them.
I don't know who my favourite out of them is. I kind of chop and change, and that kind of says it all, doesn't it? As I said, I think Wright is putting up the better numbers this season. He's got the most goals. Sims looks a little bit more natural on the ball, though. But to be honest, neither of them are really doing enough, are they?
They should be.
And to be honest, let's not hide away from the fact we've conceded 5 in the last 2 league games. The defenders have got to be criticised. It's not good enough at the back. West Brom were just so efficient in the first half, but Coventry made it so easy, really, didn't they?
We shouldn't be saying, "Oh, I don't know who's worse." We should be saying who's better.
I didn't say that.
Well, so we shouldn't be going by. Oh, well, he hasn't played that well, but then he hasn't played that well. It should be he's played better. No, where actually he's played better. And unfortunately, we were so upset to lose Jokovic, but so grateful that we got all this money coming in. Finally, something's going to improve with our squad. That's it.
JZ Fire says Sims is a great striker, apart from the finishing part. I don't know. Says good performance, no results. Story of the night for Coventry, really. Yeah, I think the best comment tonight was someone just saying hit bad form at the worst time. I think that's the most sort of on point comment we've had.
They outclassed us.
You've really hit it on the head. You guys have been brilliant with your comments tonight,
Oh,
all of
yeah.
you. Thank you so much. 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes, we will be here. We're now 1 like away from 370, which is amazing. So, yeah, just feel free to drop a like and subscribe before we sign off. But I really appreciate all of your support tonight. You've been amazing. Nino says, maybe next season they will do better. I hope so. We are missing Ben Sheaf for sure, says Lilo and Stitch. Strange that no more subs came on, says Rick.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that was something I was a bit surprised
What
by.
does Robin see that you don't?
No, but no, a lot of us are saying that. I
But
mean,
he's been in it.
yeah, no, Robbins must just have thought. I mean, at the end of the day, if we'd have snatched a draw right at the end there, which could have happened, then we'd all be saying, oh, you know what, he got his sub bang on, he only needed to make 1. It's fine margins, isn't it? Matt and Burgee, legend, says Connor. Thank you, buddy. The
Cheers.
Albion are going up, says Dylan. They might do.
Probably.
They do look certain. Well, not certain, but they look very likely to make the playoffs. So fair play. And if there was any West Brom fans in here, I think there was a few.
Oh, wait, no.
Cheers for joining us. You've done the double over us.
Has West Brom
Well
got
done.
Hull next at some point?
West Brom played Hull last week and they drew, didn't they? So
Says it all.
in the playoff picture, just to show you the table, West Brom 5th, Coventry 9th. Where are we? Are we 9th? Yeah, we're 9th. Norwich play Sunderland and Preston play Hull tomorrow. Let's be honest, if they're both draws, that would be probably the best outcome for us, but we can't dictate that. They're all teams around us. Hull, Norwich, Preston and Sunderland are all around Coventry. Coventry's next game is Rotherham. We need to beat them. No ifs or buts. It needs to be a win. Right, I'm going to sign off in 30 seconds, guys. So get your final comments in. A massive thank you for your comments. Emily says, how's the little Scobie legend, Theo? Is he sleeping? Yes, he is.
Oh, not with your shouting.
Well, when we scored, yeah, it was good, but like we didn't even get a draw. So he's fortunate we didn't equalise because I'd have probably made a bit of a racket. And I've been saved, to be fair, from kissing you, so that's all right. Bet you're devastated about that.
I can't sleep now.
Struggers says, nice to see you again, Matt. Thanks for the shout outs in your previous live streams. Yeah, no worries. Cheers for joining us, Struggers. Legend. I don't know, says, looking ahead for Coventry after a few supposedly easier games before Ipswich, Southampton and Leeds. Yeah, we'll see. We've also got Watford. That won't be straightforward. Ross says, West Brom, 7 shots, 2 on target. Coventry, 17 shots, 2 on target. It kind of says it all. Joe says, night all. James says, thank you, lads. Connor says, Matt and Burgee are the best. Well, we appreciate your support, guys. We're going to call it a night. Thank you so much to all of you that have been in here. It's finished here at the Hawthorns. West Bromwich Albion 2, Coventry City 1. Thank you for joining me, Burgee.
Thank you. Thanks everyone there. Like, if we had to take something from this stream, it's you lot putting in the comments, interacting, talking with each other, talking to us. It's what gets us through the match, the drab match. So thank you for your like. And whilst you got a second, just if you haven't liked, just like.
Yeah. There you go.
Bit more promotion.
Sign off with a like and subscribe. But yeah, it's finished here. West Brom 2, Coventry 1. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you very much. Kiss me then. Thank you very much.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Slay, guys.
Farewell.